Plugged in,
Okay.
but we'll test it. We'll find out.
He might have to unplug
See what that means.
something. You sure be.
Okay, can you guys hear me now? How about now?
You're there.
There we go. Okay, awesome. Welcome. Welcome to the aftermarket. We'll go through our spiel again, shall we? It's a stream created by traders for traders to just kick back, relax, and vent about our day trading in the stock market. And most of us that are in this group, if not all of us, come from a group called American Dream Trading, which is owned and operated by a man named Chad W. Christian. And I am so proud to be a part of this group. Coach gets us right. He's got over 30 years of experience in the market, trading in almost every condition. And I see you. I see you backstage. You guys backstage. I will pull you in momentarily. But I just want to say thanks to Coach. He has created a wonderful group that has become a family, and we help each other out and we hold each other accountable to his rules. Okay. Yes, that is my cat behind me. Hey, Neo, what's up, dude? We hold each other accountable to adhere to the rules so that we remain successful. That's why they're there. So whenever any one of us falls off the edge, it's up to the rest of us to pick that person back up. And if that person doesn't get it, well, trust me, Coach will put his foot straight up our ass and make sure we get it. So thank you, Coach, for making sure you hold us accountable and making sure that we stay successful.
You want me to take him?
Come on. Come on, dude.
Gotta say, yeah, there you go.
You gotta get them at the back of the neck. You know what I mean? That's what they know. That's how their moms carry them. But yeah, I just want to say thank you. So I can't wait. Let me let these people in. Shout out to everybody who is down there in the chat. I can't see, so I can't see you yet, but I will. I'll get on there and I'll call you out. Thank you for coming and hanging out. And let me get everybody who's in the back stream. Love you, Coach. Love you, JP. Love you, David. Love you, Mark. Love you, Lee, Pastor, Bruno, everybody. Who do we have with us?
You know who you got.
Woo! What's up, man, Cox?
I couldn't hear nothing. I couldn't hear no
I know.
That shit was weird. That shit was weird.
Yeah.
The look on Dawn's face when she finally realized it, though. The look on your
Jay
face,
came in.
man,
She's
when
like,
you
we
finally
can't hear you, babe.
that she's just talking to no one.
All right, Verizon. Come on, baby. Come on,
That's
Verizon.
not Verizon,
Xfinity,
friend.
as
That's
much
your
as I
mic.
couldn't stand them.
You was muting yourself.
As
Don't
much
put it
as
on
I
the
couldn't
internet.
stand them.
Had me restart my
internet.
computer. You had me restart my whole computer. I didn't
the
just
picture was
log
crystal
out of
clear,
the chat.
friend. You forgot to press the button.
Wow. Yeah. No. I did. No, the button was pressed. So that's the bad part. I was unmuted. So I'm like, okay, what the hell's going on there?
You had me logging out of my computer.
Sorry about that.
I'm talking about restart. No, I restarted my whole shit.
Is there a delay?
No.
Okay, cool.
No, delay.
Oh no, is there a delay? Oh, that would be an echo, wouldn't it? That would be an echo. Man. I had one of them days today, y'all. I ain't even trade. I had one of them days that I've had one of those days in the world that reminds me why I want to trade so that I can stay in the house. Literally.
One of those days. Okay. I get it. That's why we literally just got back in the house from taking our landlord the rent. I pay my rent in cash. I don't mess around with certain things with that. So he's been cool with it for 4 years. Works for me. But yeah, so we got bike week going on. A bunch of bikes in town, and it just reminds me that and I love, don't get me wrong, I want a Harley. I love bikes. But it just reminds me of how different it is now as opposed to the pandemic. I almost enjoyed staying in because you didn't have to really be bothered with a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? But it got to be where you're cabin fever after a while. So but I miss the world being able to interact. But I hope whatever happened today, was it at work or?
Yeah, it was work related,
Yeah.
and I had to.
Office politics,
did
bro.
Did you ever see that? Did you ever see? I'm sorry, you like movie quotes. You remember in Superman 2 when Lex Luthor was talking shit to Zod, and Zod was, "Why do you speak to me like this when you know I will kill you?"
Kill me? The great Lex Luthor? The greatest criminal mind of our time? That is my favorite Superman, by the way.
I had a Zod. Well, I mean, that's Superman 2. That's it. That's the everybody loved that from Christopher Reeve. Everything else was trash. But
also, you're lucky I'm not into dudes and I'm married and happily married, because the one dude that I did date back in the day that I got along famously with was a Taurus. So Tauruses and I, we go like that. I love Tauruses.
I had a Zod moment today. Yeah. I had a Zod moment.
You had a Zod moment.
Yeah, because dude, this just like, dude, just look, I'm trying to keep my job. I could very easily stick you in this trash compactor and go home and wait for the police to get there. Logan is not there, so I can very easily do that. Go home, get on the chat, tell everybody what I did, wait for the police to come here. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be an adult today. And so I'm like, hey, this guy talking crazy.
Is this why you started trading in the first place? Because you don't get along well with others?
No. I don't get along. I don't get along. What I don't get along well with is ignorance. I'm you know what I'm saying? People.
That's fair.
Look, my mom was a little different. We lived in a place that she didn't let herself become where we lived. So we lived in the hood. And my mother was far from hood. Okay, far from hood. So
I know the feeling.
We lived in the hood, can you imagine that was very difficult.
Got hood in me, can go hood, but can completely reverse it and go the other way. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But it made life growing up and things difficult, and then I haven't really. I guess as I'm getting older, I kind of reverting to some of my mother's ways, because I really don't like ignorant people, just ignorance and things like that, man. If we're supposed to work together and be a team and things like that, everybody should be polite to each other, things like that. So that's how you should work together. That's how I believe we should work together. And if there's a problem, things should be just talked about. Let's bring it out. Hey, what I'm saying? If it's an issue, if something, so it's about dialogue, really. In those kind of environments, it's about dialogue. You have to do it like that. You have to have a diplomatic. It has to be a diplomatic solution to the situation, to any problem. So you can't just, it's not archaic. We're not in there. I didn't go through the process of becoming an employee so I can go in there and fight people. I can go to jail for shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not the framework and the structure of this. So, but some people don't understand that, and they like to. They don't know how to separate themselves from their home life, their street life, or things like that, and then move into a different environment and kind of act accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't care how long they've been there. I don't care how long they've been there, especially if the individuals feel challenged. Now, it isn't my fault.
Yeah.
It is not my fault that I walk in the door as an assistant store manager, and you've been there 3 years and you haven't achieved that. It is not my fault. I didn't come here to take nobody's job or try to be anybody's boss or nothing like that. So don't give me attitude. Don't give me attitude because you angry because somebody else put me in a place ahead of you.
Yeah.
That's not
It can happen. It can happen. It's human nature too,
and I
Sean. So
understand, and that's why
yeah, it's human nature. You know, you're gonna get some haters.
but look,
He
that's why
probably thinks he was there busting his ass. You know.
and that's literally she's like, look, he is the best we have right now. And I'm like, I see that. I understand. He kills himself to do it. I'm not mad at him. You know what I'm saying? But he's not gonna give me shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care. We're not gonna have animosity in the building. You know what I'm saying? We have enough difficulty with customers. We're not going to have dissension within the team. That's not how you build it. That's not how you build a team. And if
absolutely,
I believe the person that took over this particular store understood that there was a challenge due to the location. And their goal is to kind of etch this out and make this a little, make this different. You would assume that going in the neighborhood, you go in there and be like, oh my God. And then once you get in there, it's like, oh, okay. That's what she wants. You know what I'm saying? And I understand, because just because it's close by, it's a place that I have to frequent because I don't have a vehicle.
Right.
Family Dollar. They have toilet paper, and you know what I'm saying? They have the little basic essentials that our our throwaway society has today. Paper plates, crap like that. So garbage bags, so little things. It doesn't matter. But those are things that are needed every day in everybody's life. So
did you work it out, bro?
Because my boss was like, hey, my employer, my supervisor was like, I understand, you're right, I will handle it, it's okay, you're good. Go back to doing exactly what you were doing. You know what I'm saying? Because this is an individual she's had some entanglement with. But because of the fact that this way this individual gets in there, and because of the way he get in there and breaks his back, busts his ass, it's like, I'm not dealing with his attitude because he fucking throw boxes.
Yeah, because that's what he gets paid to do. So why should you eat shit because he's doing his job? Right?
And then when he do,
when does that become a requirement for being a manager?
If you kissing his ass for when he do the extra shit, because after my 8 hours on my feet, I go to the clock and say, boop, 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 boop. See y'all later. My man, he's still there. Okay, hey, you know what? More power to you. I've been.
Well, they must not have seen something in him that was manager caliber. You know what I mean? There must not. Some people are not meant to be in upper management. Some people have to be the worker bees that get shit done. Everybody needs that. You know what I mean? We all have an important place in the industrialized, or you know what I mean, America that we are. So, it's like if he's hating on you, just continue to be the bigger man and do your job, do what they paid you to do, because that's what they pay you to do, just like they pay him to throw boxes. You know what I mean?
It's not necessarily hate. It's just more or less like check this. It's more or less like, check this out. I see how you talk to them. You can't talk to me how you talk to them. I'll smack the shit out you. So let's me and you have an understanding that you talk to them like that. When me and you have, when me and you are in communication, you don't do that shit to me, because I choke you. I choke the slob out your ass right here on the job.
Reminds me of a chick I dated. The chick I was with at the time. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It reminds me of I was dating somebody once, and the next door, she was dating some dude, right? And I was like, oh my god, she'd have him out in the streets and the gas station yelling at him, completely emasculating him, and saying, you know what, I could never deal with that. I could never deal with somebody talking to me like that. Long story short, a couple years later, I ended up dating her.
Oh wow.
And she tried, oh hell no, because I saw what you did with XYZ, and that's not happening here. You need to know that. So she got that in check real quick. Never saw him do that and kept it respectful. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So yeah, you gotta let somebody know, hey, look, that's not me. You might be able to do about that. That ain't me. Keep it on moving.
I politely
but
let her.
hey, we don't want to hug it up.
Right.
What?
So I'm all good. Hey, I couldn't
yeah,
trade
man.
today, but I heard y'all this morning. How did you do today? You smiling?
Yep. Getting our ass handed to us. Way better than I did yesterday. I tell you that much. Way better than I did yesterday. Matter of fact, let me jump over here real quick.
Hey, I see the.
Okay, so shout out to JP Pearson. Then we're gonna get to everybody on the panel. Huh?
I got a text message.
Yeah, we got a delay.
The strike popped off. The strike popped off.
The auto workers.
Yeah. So did that have an effect on the market today?
Yeah, that was yesterday. It had an effect on the market yesterday. Yeah.
Well, how
yesterday.
How did it?
Yeah, yesterday. Yeah, that's what I said. Yesterday, it affected it, but today was, the quad witching thing. So it was really.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Switchery. There was a lot of switchery.
Did you sit? Did you sit out?
Who, me?
Yes.
No, hell no. I don't never sit. What the hell?
I ain't mad at you. I ain't scared either.
Sit out.
Right. Because you know what to do in that environment, right?
I want to give a shout out to JP. I was very, very, very pleasantly surprised. I had no idea it was coming, and all of a sudden I look up and see $200 in my Cash App this morning, and I'm like, wow, JP, really?
JP.
And he said he was going to do something, but I had no idea that he was going to do something like that. And I mean, I have done a couple videos for him offline. You know what I'm saying? So I guess that was his way of saying, hey, you know what? Sorry, you going through something, and I appreciate what you did. So here you go. Check this out. Try that. So I'm like, wow. So I took 100, put it to the bills, and I took 100 and I traded with it. And you see what I did with it on the screen right there. So, and I wrote Apple. I got an Apple put. I wrote it from 10:53 all the way up until like 2:30, almost 3 o'clock. And yeah, man, it was awesome. I doubled it, and using coach's strategy, I got in. Even though I was scalping, you know how sometimes we talk about a scalp can turn into an EWO play? That's exactly what happened.
Something even better.
That's exactly what happened.
Dawn do that all the time. She do that all the time. Something else even better happened than that, Cox. Go ahead, Dawn. I don't want to tell it. Go ahead. That she do that all the time. She get them 100% gains all the time. Something else better happen.
Shoot, I wish, man.
You do.
But
in the reality, in the scheme, you're a dog. Have I always said?
Look, you're right, because I follow the rules. I follow the rules. I do follow the rules, and sometimes they go against me, and sometimes, but not all the time. Listen, this is what my 5th Apple trade. I've realized I'm home with Apple. Apple is good to me. Out of maybe the 7 or 8 times I've traded Apple, I've been profitable 5 times and in a decent amount. So I'm like, okay, I'm home with Apple. I'm not messing with anything else. I want to learn it. I want to be it, just like David. I want to get inside that stock and really, really, really learn it. So, Coach actually saw that and took the ass whipping this morning, but didn't let it get me bitter. Why would I do that? He's only passionate because if you keep screwing up, not only does it make him look like he's not coaching right, but it also upsets him because he wants us to succeed. even more
Yes.
so than image thing. He wants us to actually work because he doesn't like to see us struggle. And I took that all with this morning with a grain of salt, just like Chris did. Mustang Chris, shout out to Mustang Chris, and said, you know what? I'm gonna let that be my motivation today. If anything happens where I can trade, I'm gonna make that be my, because I had no money to trade. I did. Aaron Bott gave me something, but I had to put that towards the bill. I'm like, I can't trade. I can't trade bill money. Well,
Discipline.
I said I can't trade. So I was willing to sit it out. When
That's
I
what
saw that,
changed. That's what
I'm like,
changed.
you know what? Okay, I see what I see what you're
Right.
doing. All right,
Right.
let's do this. Let's do this. So
Right.
I split it up, put 100 towards the bill, and said, let's do this. Let's get back in the fucking saddle and let's do this thing right.
Yes.
And once and for all, let's get this shit, because you know how
Right.
to do this. Stop being
Right.
stupid and
Right.
act like you know.
Right.
And that's what happened, man. It was just like, nope, it's going. They killing contracts. Ralph told you about that. Okay, they killing contracts. Don't be a retail thinker right now. Sit in this fucking trade, because they're gonna come right back down and keep collecting their money. And guess what? Collect it with them. Sit in this fucking trade. Okay, don't touch the mouse. And did it, and it was so funny because when the gains kept coming, it's like, okay, all right, I might double it. Oh, no, but no, don't be greedy, but I'm like, look at it though, it's red, red. It's not doing any of that. Why would I get out? Why would I get out? So I didn't. But when it did do that, when it did do the bunch of fucking dojis in a row and start acting, bye. That's it. That's all I need. Nope. I don't need a brick wall to follow me. I don't need to lose 50% of this. I'm out. And that's what happened. So thank you, JP, for the money. Thank you, Coach, for the
JP.
trading money, because now I have trading money.
Yeah,
and I don't
what I
have
was
to
waiting.
dip into bill money.
I was waiting on that to come out. That's the most important
Okay,
part
so
of the whole
the
thing.
$100 a week, Coach has
Yes.
put me onto a $100 a week allowance. He started me out with 4. I'm gonna be transparent, so I have a month's worth. So I like that. I'm so grateful that he did that, because while he was saying it, I'm like, yeah, but if I lose it, man, I'm ass out till I get paid. That ain't gonna be no every week. That he handled that.
Actions speak louder than words, man.
Good this man.
Action speaks louder than words.
That's how good. He said, listen, I already got you. I know your situation. So you don't have to dip back in the pot, and you don't have to wait. You can work this plan. Let's go ahead and set you up with 4 weeks
The
right now.
only
You
reason
lose
why
that shit,
you don't know that you're a
I
good
can't do nothing
trader.
for you.
The only reason why you don't know you're a good trader is because you don't have the data. And the only way you can find out if you're doing good or not is to have a consistent account, not dipping in and out of it,
Yeah.
trading, tracking it.
Yep.
Because I mean, at the end of the day, and I told you this today, Dawn, at the end of the day, I don't even consider myself a good trader. I mean, I'm average at best. I miss a lot of trades.
Yeah, you said that.
I miss a lot of trades. The bottom line is, Coach put
Doesn't
that
mean you're not a good trader, though.
well, you know what I'm trying to say. I mean, what I'm
Especially you
saying,
mastered that 1 to 3%.
the 1 to 3% allows you to stay in the game. You don't even have to be right half the time. Or you even got to be right half the time to make money in the market. You don't. I know I'm not right half the time, but my account's steady moving forward because of the discipline and the 1 to 3% rule. Just think about it. Think about how many times you got to mess
sick
up.
right there. That's sick.
Think about how many times you got to mess up to blow an account if you follow those rules. Not to mention, if you mess up 2 back-to-back days, you got to shut it down. Like, how long is it going to take for that to dry up? It ain't going to dry up in no 1 week. I know that. It ain't going to happen in 2 weeks.
What's the shutdown time? What's the shutdown time after after you have my last 2 days?
If you trade 2 days back to back bad days where you make it past the 3%, you got to stop trading. Take a day off and come back. You know what I'm saying?
To me, that's $3.
What was?
If I'm $3. I lose
Exactly.
$3. I
Yes.
got to get out the
But
trade.
the go,
Coach,
Basically,
coach says
but
take.
you missing the point though.
Yeah,
Because
coach
listen, you
says
putting
take.
100. Hold on, Cox. When you missing the point, Don, because you're getting $100 per week, right? So if you mess up and you miss the three, just say if you just say you lose 10 the first day, all right, you went over the 3%. Boom, you come back, you miss it, you miss 10 again. Now you still have $80 left. You got to sit down, and it's Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? So you might come back Friday. If it's still not happening, now you down to 60. But when you come back Monday, you got $160 to trade with. You didn't think about that, did you?
nah, not 160, 100.
No, you still got
I got
you.
to take that 60, put it away,
No,
and all I got is 100. It's got to
no,
be 100
no.
a
He
week.
wasn't listening. He said, if you make anything, you take out from it. The account steady grows.
3% of $300.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm going to go back to just keeping it at 100. You know what I'm saying? And
Well,
keeping that man. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because technically, that
because
would
how
have
the hell
been
you
that
gonna
100.
trade options? You know what I'm saying? It's gonna grow over time. If you add 100, listen, think about it. That's why it's mind boggling whenever I come out and be like, man, all I trade with is $1 a day. It's the truth. $30 in a month. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take you a while to build up at first. But you add $1 a day, and then if you trading right, that's gonna add up over time. But even if you screw up, you still gonna have the account to trade. The goal is to be able to trade every day. You know what I'm saying? And if
Mhm.
you trading every day, you stopping out the losers, you're letting the winners run. The positions that you putting
No,
on,
what I instead of having $160 though to keep it correct, I will take $40 out of the other money, put it with that 60, and start off with 100. The goal is to just have $100 a
well, I
week,
don't know. Y'all gotta
period.
clear that
And
out.
if I
Y'all,
add on to
y'all
that,
need to. I don't know what
I
that
just
is.
cleared it up. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, well,
If I don't have 100 full dollars, then I'm just adding 40 to it to make it 100. That way it'll last even longer. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna take 160. Nah,
that's gonna be
that's
tough, man.
giving me too much to trade with.
Well, no,
Okay,
whatever your rules
so
is,
I
stick
need to be
with
at
them.
100.
Whatever your rules is, stick with
Yeah,
them. As
I need to
long
be
as
at a hundred
you can
dollars.
work
I
that
can't have any
every.
more than that, and I need to build on that.
The goal is to be
Yeah,
able to trade
I need
every
to build
day.
on
I
that.
mean, we don't need to get into. The goal is to be able to trade and have the account every day to collect the data and not just have
Yeah,
this where you come in with $700 to trade with a day, and then you have $7 to trade with, and I just bought shares. Listen, all I got is $70. Okay, I lost $20 a day, but then I won for $150 yesterday, and then each day is something different. Like that's tough, friend. It's tough to trade like that. Like it really
yeah,
is. You don't have no
yeah.
consistency. You don't even know what the three
It is
percent number is because it's different every damn day. Like you can't even, you know, and it's
right.
doable because
Right.
all you got to do is add it up in the calculator
Yeah,
because we ain't gonna know what our 3% number is because the account balance change every time. So that's really not an excuse. But in order for you to do it,
yeah.
you got to.
So
Nate said it. You got to be able to be doing something
Wait a minute,
every
hold on.
day.
do the math, Dawn.
Let me say hi. What's up? I'm gonna say shout out to Miguel. What's up, Miguel? Let's see. What's up, Linda L?
Let's do
What's
some
up,
math.
my beautiful white vegan knowledge? Arlo, what's up, baby? Steve O, can y'all hear me still?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um,
You paranoid?
okay, and then I think that might be it. I think that might be all we have. KB, I see KB in the house. What's up, KB? TJ, what's up, brother? And then message deleted. What's with all the messages deleted? Oh, unhappy housewife. Danny Hobbs, I see you down there, bruh.
Okay,
Welcome.
calculators. Gonna pull the calculator out.
Let's see. Vegan Knowledge, Arlo, TJ, Linda L. What's
$100
going on with all the deleted messages down there?
times
Vaughn, Trader Vaughn, I see
I
you,
think the
honey.
deleted messages
Welcome.
get switched over to Restream,
zero
dog.
point
You on
zero
the
two
YouTube side looking at them?
equals.
Because I have to type my
Yeah.
messages on YouTube, and then they'll pop up on the Restream, but I can't see other people's messages until I come back to the Restream. That's how it is on my end. I don't know.
Andreson Valencia, welcome. If you are not a part of That girl LaDub, what's up? How are you? If you're not a part of American Dream Trading, definitely go to americandreamtrading.com and get yourself signed up. We are all part of that group. So if you're a part of that group, fantastic. If not, go over to American Dream Trading and get yourself signed up right away. Farah, hi, baby girl. How are you? Air Twister. John Fields. And I think that's it. Okay. Who else is in here with us? We got
Nate,
2 other people in here.
what's going on, Nate?
Hey, Nate.
I don't know if Nate can hear us.
Nate, you in here?
He
He
is.
might be having connectivity.
Yeah.
He might. Oh,
There
there
he
you go.
is.
Yeah, I think y'all had me muted or something, I guess.
Just see, I told you he was having some
I
issues.
think, no. When you first came in, it was like a whole bunch of.
Oh, okay.
And I couldn't hear, so yeah.
Okay. How y'all doing?
How you doing?
Fine.
All
So
right.
darn,
Good. How you doing?
so darn. 3% of 100 is $3.
Yeah, that's easy. Yep.
Yeah.
So basically, okay, help me understand because I'm basically I'm kind of starting over too. I sold all that mulling. I don't even want to talk about it. It doesn't matter. What I said this morning, I meant what I said this morning. It's inconsequential for real. It is. All right. Especially because it's lost. It's inconsequential. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
okay. If I were to do exactly what you're doing, okay, $100 a week, right? And we're me and you. I don't know if you want to do this, but I would like to do it along with you because I'm starting over flat. You know what I'm saying, for real. I got $100. My damn Weeble account was restricted because I was a negative $1.90. So I sent them $2.
Yeah, they don't play.
Yeah, I sent them $102, and they slow as hell, you know. So I probably won't be able to trade until Tuesday. And I sent them.
That's another reason I don't fuck with.
I sent the money day before yesterday. You know what I'm saying? So it hasn't settled yet. So, but all right, that's neither here nor there. The 1 to 3%. Okay, 3% of $100 is $3. So right now, as it stands, we cannot lose more than $3. Say Monday, can't lose more than $3 Monday, right? Okay, that is a very, very tight stop.
Yeah.
That okay, that 3%
You
on
have to
100.
trade shares. But I mean, it depends on what your plan is for it, though. See,
Well, I'm trying to figure something out here right now. I'm trying to.
Well, and here's the thing: I'm not trading the whole 100 at one time. I'm going to go back to doing those $15 contracts. I'm going to do it to where I'm going to take. I may not even trade with the whole thing. I may break it up into like $50 and do two $15 puts and two $15 calls. Break it up like that because Apple has maybe, like Mitch said this, like 2 major moves a day. And since I've been watching it the past couple of weeks, I've found that to be basically correct.
Oh.
So one is a call and one is a put usually.
Okay.
So I'm gonna.
I didn't think you were going to do the whole thing. No, I wasn't looking at it like you were going to do the whole thing, but I'm.
And I'm gonna. Here's the thing: if I lose more than 3%, you have to kind of have some liberal with it too, because I also don't want to have a stop so tight that I get bumped out of the trade.
Exactly. Yeah.
And this is why I'm trying
about that 3%.
You got to come up with some hard rules, and I tell y'all.
This is why I'm trying to do the math.
I tell y'all how mine work, but y'all go ahead.
I mean, this is why I'm trying to do the math on this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. And I have to just work that out in my mind too, of what I'm willing to sit in and what I'm going to take. That might, you know what I'm saying? That is feasible within the rules. We'll work it
one
out.
thing they you know it's
Because there's also that 25 to 40% rule when you get in a trade. So
okay.
technically,
So I mean,
we
Yeah.
could take
how
the 1 to 3%
what do we?
on the account. You know what I mean? 1 to 3%, which means throughout the course of the week, as long as I haven't lost more than $3, as long as I end that week and it's not $3 less than it was when I started the week out, I'm
See,
good.
that's the truth. That's true too. Yep.
Within there,
You just
I'm gonna
you gotta
stick
come
to
up
the
with the
25
hard
to 40.
rules and stick with it.
Right.
You know, that's
Within
it.
there, I'm gonna go with the 25 to 40% in the trade. But
Yeah,
at
it
the end of the
depends on how
week,
you trade.
as long as I haven't lost
Mhm.
more than $3, I'm good.
That's what counts, because that's what make it unbelievable, and people can't believe it when I explain it to them how I work my system. It makes sense then. Like I said, you don't even have to be right half the time and still make
Yeah.
money with trading. You don't. It's the truth.
But Dawn,
Because
let
And you
me.
can't tie your arms behind your back either, too. So
But
that's why
Dawn,
that
let me.
25 to 40% is there.
Yeah.
Yes, Nate.
oh, go ahead,
Let me
Nate.
ask you
I want
this.
to hear this.
So, if you're trading with 100, and say you
Mm-hmm.
make $40, so
Hmm.
at the end of the week you got $140. Why would you take it out the
Mm-hmm.
account?
That's what I was thinking. I thought it compound. I thought it added
Because
it up. Like I don't.
it's supposed to be an allowance. It's supposed to be an allowance.
Uh-huh.
So the $40 is going to go towards the bills.
Oh,
It's
okay.
going to go into the account to build. Because how is that ever supposed to build up too? So
Right.
Yeah, I
I'm
got
going
a
to take the
strict rule
40
about that
and
one
put
there.
that over there and let that add up and just have the 100 straight up. I mean,
Mm. So
that's
you
you know what I mean.
so
I
If it's
you
did hear
200
that
over.
part. I thought
so
if
I'm
you
and I'm just asking. I ain't trying to get in your personal business, but so
No, you're fine.
your income is coming from the trading right now. Is that what you're saying?
I'm on disability.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on disability.
Okay.
So but the rent eats my entire disability checkup.
Right.
So my wife pays all the other bills between her two jobs. She's got a
Okay.
full
well,
time and a part time,
I'm
and the part time hours ain't been kicking in. So it's neither here nor there.
Right. Right. I got you.
can I
And
speak
then
on my
me taking, and
situation?
I'm trying to supplement with trading. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Right.
but now coach has put me in a situation where I don't have to do that, and
So
that's why I want to make sure I
so
stick to that
yeah, your
$100.
situation should be more keen to mine then, because I'm on
Well, I mean,
disability also.
if that's what y'all discuss, go with that. Tell it, till you
Yeah,
get where
yeah.
you need
Until
to
you get
be.
the
Yeah.
hard rules. But listen, keep in
Yeah.
mind you're on the stage now. You on
Yeah.
the stage. It's like you cooking red beans. We want to know how them beans came out come dark. We
Red
want to know how
beans and
them.
rice.
We want to know how that pot of beans came out during dark. It's smelling all over the neighborhood. Everybody waiting. They better
Right.
not be scorched. The
Did
rice
did
better not be undercooked.
did y'all know? Did y'all hear I traded two options today?
I ain't hear that.
No, what?
You hear
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I did. I think it was AMD. Is it AMD?
You did AMD? With
Yeah.
Bruno.
Yeah.
Okay,
I did
okay.
two contracts.
I work out.
It was
How'd
like
you do?
watching paint dry. Yeah.
Nate
Did
came
you
in
try
on
the 2 minute
quiet with
EWO strategy? Did you do the 2 minute EWO strategy?
Don, hold on. You talking to somebody who don't know what that is? I don't. I don't know nothing about options. I just went in and bought two little small contracts,
you. Listen,
and
Okay.
it was like watching paint dry. And I
I
think
would have.
I made 15 to 20 bucks off those two. So I
All
said,
right,
It
you were
was a
green.
win. Hey, I just want
yeah.
to bring light
But
to look how
Yeah.
Nate moved.
this the thing. Every time I would look at it, it would be up $2, up $5, down $3, down $11, then back up, then back down, then back up. And finally I said, you know what? Either I'm in the wrong trade or I just can't do this because this is killing me. I need something fast.
Listen,
Yeah.
Yeah.
listen. I
So
want to
Right,
bring
right,
light
right.
to how Nate moved. This
yeah.
morning, when I turned the Zoom on, I heard Nate come in. I put in the chat. I wonder if Nate just, I wonder how many times he got to repeat about the whole option spiel. Like,
Yeah.
it comes up over and over and over. But I just
Well, I
want to bring
think,
light to Nate came out
yeah,
on quiet switching, whatever
yeah.
the shit called. And he waited to quiet switching to trade options. What, Nate? And came out
Well,
with a successful trade. That's what I'm
Well,
talking
Hey
about.
I
Nate,
just
guess
tried it.
what?
That's
Remember
all.
LIFW? Remember LIFW?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
did that though.
When it was at 13 cents, I got 100 shares of it. I had like $15 in my account this
I
morning,
called
and
that
I
out.
took.
I called that out this morning.
You
Yeah.
did. I went into it as soon as you did, and I looked at it, and then Coach called it out again. So I went and looked at it, and I said, you know what? 13 cent. How much is 100 shares? $13.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and just get 100 shares of that.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting at $2.64 right now. I
Yeah.
kept it because I'm like, you know what? If I lose it, it's $13. I'm going to sit
Right.
in this trade because if this is one of those and ones that end up running next week up to
Yeah.
$20,
Yeah. Yeah.
100 shares.
That was kind
So
of the first. That was my. I only took like one or two trades, and that was my first or second trade. I only made like $800 today. Yeah, I didn't
What was
tempt this
that?
market at all. Yeah.
What the hell
Only,
is that?
yeah,
only.
only 800.
Only.
Well, I'm just yeah.
You made
So
it.
Yeah.
yeah.
You made what me and my son can survive on a whole month.
Oh no, I can't do that. No.
You can't do that, but you see,
That's
yeah, the meager
awesome,
the
though.
meager
That's
living
awesome,
means
Nate.
that I've reduced to.
Mm. I mean,
That's awesome, man.
even before I started trading, $800, that would have. Oh yeah, I'd have screamed in the front yard. Yeah, because I don't know. Like I said, you gotta start small, and even though the market was kind of choppy today, or whatever you want to call it, or we bewitching, or whatever y'all call it,
I don't even really know the real name. Contract killing
yeah,
day.
Quad witching.
quad
That
riching.
was.
Okay,
Oh, I thought it was switching.
I still didn't play. I just kind of was very cautious about what I did. I only played stocks that I knew were going, give me a, 3 to 5 cent bump on them. Just different things. But most of it I
Yeah.
stayed out of because I could have got in a lot of stuff today. But I'll wait for Monday.
Wow.
I'll be kicking it again Monday, kicking the can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Kick it.
yeah.
You know.
I'm gonna kick it.
But yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, and I cut
You
y'all
know,
off.
it's
After that,
you did.
I cut y'all off because I ain't coming back in here till 3 o'clock. I said I ain't come back till 3 o'clock. And then when I got back at 3 o'clock, I was looking for a setup. I didn't see anything, and my stupid behind, I started to buy, I think, 1,000 shares of Tesla just to see if I could get that sucker to move up enough to where I could make $500 or $600. Hey, the
Wow.
minute I bought the stock, I canceled the order right after I bought it.
Tesla was dropping.
What?
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a hunk of
It
change.
was. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that was a lot of money on those shares. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
goodness, man.
yeah,
Man, you could have got some cash secure puts on Tesla. One
yeah,
day you'll know what that
yeah.
is.
One day, yeah, one day. But it was
Get some
interesting.
cash
Yeah,
secure puts on.
yeah, it was interesting. I was glad Coach went into a lot more of coaching today. Basically, I heard him. I heard him.
Today,
Yeah, talking
I
at y'all
forgot to.
today.
Yeah, I forgot to. Damn, I forgot to tweet about that.
Yeah,
I was in the zone when Coach was talking. I'm telling you,
yeah,
it was like I was in the choir. He was preaching. I was in that
yeah,
amen church, everything. Man, Coach,
Yeah.
I love
yeah.
it when Coach get in that mood right there. I'm sitting there thinking I'm in trouble.
Yeah, Coach dug deep today, man. He digs deep all the time, but he dug deep today, and
Mm,
it's just, you know what I mean? It moved me to be like, you know what? Don't give up.
right.
Get your ass in gear and, show him that you can do this. Show yourself first and foremost that you can do this.
Oh yeah.
And it will happen. You know what I mean? It will come to fruition. And the cool thing is the universe came through to support me in that because once I stopped focusing on what I didn't have and just was grateful for what I had and went for the gusto on that, you know what I'm saying? As reasonably as
Mm,
put, but then it just seemed to support me. And then Coach coming in with what he did was almost like the universe saying, "Okay, you on the right track, and I'm gonna show you I'm in your corner. Let's go.
yeah.
Hey
Keep
man,
doing that what you did today."
I
You
was
know what I mean? Keep doing that
listening.
what you did.
I was listening to all y'all this morning. Then I left the house to go run to the store, and I come back. When I come back in the room, the Zoom already playing, and I heard Zoom dog talking to Coach, and it was about about the show, the aftermarket, and I was like, oh damn, I did it again. I messed up. Coach fussing about that. I was thinking like, man, but I was like at the same
No,
time,
you were
like,
one of the only people. You and Nate were one of the only people that actually did the right thing and talked about stuff the way it was supposed to be talked about. He was
yeah,
getting in Chris and I's ass
yeah, because
because we were bitching and moaning about not following the rules, and you guys were the ones that came in and were like, "Well, that's against the rules." Like when Chris Dieter came in and said something about spy, you were like, "No, I don't agree with that. That's against Coach's rules." And
yeah,
I
because
said,
I got
"Hey,
a
Coach, all of us weren't saying bad shit. Ralph said a lot of good shit, and he acknowledged that. He was laughing at how you came back at Chris about the spy thing. So yeah, he
Yeah,
heard it.
but
You
I
know.
I got a big problem like from being in the military because I ain't gonna lie, I used to go hard on soldiers, but in that atmosphere, you have to do that
TJ.
because no TJ know what I'm talking about. You have to do that because their lives are on the line. So, and whenever I transfer
Yeah.
over to this, I'm like, man, I don't want nobody to lose money. And so if I hear somebody's spreading
You were what
misinformation
branch were you in?
on me, I
You
was an
still
army.
you still in?
No, I'm out.
All right.
I,
You know what they
Thank you guys for your service, by the way.
yes. You know what they say, right?
what's that?
That was the afterlife. Come on to the life now.
Yeah, they do say that, and I have a problem with it because of man. Whenever I see somebody spread I check it right there on the spot because if they get the wrong ears, and then somebody might take it the wrong way. No, you got to clear that up right there on the spot. That way, and then I have a problem with that. I get into it with people, especially whenever I know that what they saying can cause somebody to hurt because with trading, I look at it like if somebody lose their account, it's gonna affect more than just them. It's gonna affect their wives, it's gonna affect their children. These people may have worked years saving money and then they go and blow an account because of misinformation. That could have been avoided. Listen, you can't avoid losses, but blowing up an account over a few bad trades in a few days, that's 100% avoidable. Like
Well, I'm gonna say this. I
Yeah,
hope
it is
I
absolutely.
hope and pray I don't never tell y'all anything wrong in the pre-market because that's one thing when I first joined Coach, he did not let us trade during pre-market, and
mhm.
he was totally against it. So, but that seemed to be my home. Just like Don, you say you like Apple. I just like the pre-market because I got other stuff I like to do during the day, and I can be through. I can get on through and let y'all trade.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's still dangerous.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's still dangerous.
I be
It
scared
ain't.
when I be there. But I do it though. I do it because I need to learn it. It seems
Yeah.
like every time I find a new section of the financial markets, I'm tempted to go and try to, I don't know how to say it, conquer it, learn it,
Mm.
But
Not
I
me.
do it in a way where I'm not
Yeah.
losing.
Yeah, not
Cause
me. I don't want to give my money back to the market. I swear I don't want to do that.
I'm not, I feel
I
you on that, Nate.
Yeah,
I
I'll
feel
stop
you on
trading
that.
before I give it back. I'll stop.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll come back tomorrow.
You know something too? You know something that affected me today? Remember when David said that I'm gonna come in, I come in every day looking to kick ass because I'm gonna take somebody's lunch money. Today,
Yeah.
when I was sitting in that Apple trade, I was like, whoever you
Hell
are, I
yeah.
wasn't addressing
You have to
David,
be that way.
but when those yeah man, when those green candles came out, I'm like, no, you're not taking my lunch money. This trade is going down today. I know what trend is like, and I'm not falling for the okey doke. You're not getting my lunch money. I'm not. So you might as well let the shit go back down because yeah, let's. I walked away from it. I had my stop set at 40%. I maxed it out because it was JP. I call it JP's money today. It was I put it at 40%. I was willing to lose $40. Luckily, it got right there right before, but it didn't take it. You know what I mean? So, and then it started going down, 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 and I'm like, oh wow. So that plus it went to the. I'm like, okay, I'm plus $3. All right, that's a good sign. You know, even if I end up with just this green. But this started going down, and then I'm like, oh, that's what we've been waiting for. I'm always on the wrong side of that, or I used to be always on the wrong side of that. Today, let's change our verbiage. Today, it was like, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's get it.
So
I knew you guys would be back down here. So that was fun. That was fun.
so let me ask you something. So on Webull, I have to go back in and set my stop on options after I buy the contract. I have to go right back in again to do that.
You could set it
I'm not a
when you place
Webull
the trade.
user, but I think you can
Can't
set it
you?
at the time of the trade. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're in one of the widgets,
You
you
can
can click on the widget settings and
Too
set
many
it
you
that
can
way.
preset it. I have my stop preset at 20%.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you can preset it. Okay, that makes sense. Because I was wondering, I always hear
Who
Coach
just
say,
came in? I just let 2 people in. Who just came in with us?
Mustang Chris.
Was that Chris?
Yeah, I'm still here.
And then we
Hey, man.
got Future Trader.
Future Trader, welcome up. I think this is your first time coming up, right?
I've been in here. I just sit back and listen. I heard the whole thing last night and this morning.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought
Yeah.
I'd never heard him before, but
It was
then he
awesome.
just said it.
You're cool.
so I can just set
Thank you, man.
a dollar
So are you.
amount or a percentage amount.
I have mine.
I think both.
I have mine
I
set
think
at
either
a
or, right?
percentage,
Yeah.
but I think you can do both.
Okay.
But I have mine set. I have mine set at an automatic 20%, and then I do whatever from there.
Okay, that's interesting. So the most I could lose is
I
what
normally
I
do
paid for the
30%.
contracts, right?
Yeah, that's the most you can lose.
That's
Yes.
it. And that, but you know what, Nate?
Yeah, they can't go dig. Oh my God, you're down to zero. Let's go into the rest of your money, and whatever you put into it is all they can take.
Okay.
Nate, that right there became dangerous for me because once I grasped the concept, well, I'm buying the contract, so the only thing I can lose is the money I'm paying. Oh shit! And that, you know what, that caused me to be like, oh yeah, I can do this. Yeah, oh okay, yeah, click. You know,
But that's the beauty of the stop, because you can't even lose that. If you set the stop, your only risk is what you set your stop for. You know.
And you know what? And that's where like, and I bring this back where I brought it up before. Setting a stop removes you from it. Period. Setting a stop is really what makes the entire thing mechanical and a mechanism, because regardless, in the past, if I froze at the trigger, or I have hopium, I'm hoping that it come back, or whatever goes on with the trader, the trade is automatically set to do something. Regardless.
So let me ask you this.
I understand what you're saying.
Yo, you feel what I'm saying, though?
So let me ask you this. So if the percentage is 20%,
yes.
So even through my gains, it's still 20%.
Yes.
No.
Okay. You physically can move it up.
Okay.
That'd be a trailer stop, is what he was talking about.
To follow your trade. But you would,
you have to manually slide it up.
And then, you know what? People keep saying that you can't put trailing stops on contracts in Webull. I could have sworn I've seen Coach do it. Yeah. Why?
No,
I'm sorry, because
Coach did it on shares. He did it on shares.
So okay, am I confused?
Yeah.
Because
yes, you are.
Again,
on this particular thing. Yeah.
This could be because I have I had so many different platforms that I was working with that I'm blending.
Because they do have ones
Right,
that let you do the
right.
trailer stop. So
Okay,
you're
hold
right,
hold.
Cox.
They're
It's not.
they're getting jumbled up.
Okay, let me ask you this.
Because I
So
know I
you
know I can
saying
do it on Moomoo.
I can move my stop up just like I do on shares. I can just
Yeah.
move it up.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Yes.
Same thing.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Exact same thing. But you have to do it.
Mhm.
Okay, this
The
is the
reason,
thing. You have to do it on the contract page.
Huh?
See, I knew. All right. When you buy it,
That's logistics. He'll get
when you
into that
what
when
I'm
he
he'll
saying,
get
gets.
when
that
you
figured
buy it,
out.
Yeah,
when you
he'll
buy
get
a
into that when
contract,
he.
look, when you buy a
You
Yeah,
just
contract,
confuse them now.
look, when
yeah,
you
he'll figure that out.
what I'm saying, when you buy a contract, it has its own chart.
Okay.
And this was the thing. I at first it was extremely confusing to me. But the thing is, whether you buy a put or a call, when you buy a contract, you want your contract price to go up, right?
Right.
So therefore, the contract chart follows that contract and whether it goes up or down. So you can follow you if you pay 20 cents per contract, you pay 20 cents, with $20, okay, for 20 cents per contract, you can watch the contract chart and watch how it'll go up 20 cents or it'll do whatever, 19 cents. You can follow it.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where you physically move your stop.
So, because I've always, even in pre-market, I've always had a mental stop. You follow me?
Right.
Right.
I
So,
understand.
yeah.
Yeah. I'm only gonna if it, that, and you know what? Me too. And that was the main thing. Me too. But with my mental stop, what was affecting me is this a breathe back? Okay, well, how much of a breathe back here? So it's okay. I'm at 30. I'm at 39%. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It might bounce back. It might come back. You know what I'm saying? Because yesterday when I got out so early, it came back. Things like that. So even having a mental stop, finger on the trigger, I wind up
But
letting it go to 60%.
well, that's the only way you
Hoping
can
that it
trade in
come back.
pre-market, though.
Yeah,
That's
but
the only
I
way you can
mean,
trade in pre-market.
yeah, but I already know most
What
healthy
gonna get out
stocks.
of it?
Yeah, they're gonna have a breathe back. I mean, I don't
Yeah,
care what kind of if it's healthy and it's
that's
running
just
up.
profit taking.
Yeah, it's gonna have some. It's gonna have some
I
breathe
can help
back.
you out with
So,
that,
But
Cox.
differentiating
Cox,
different for me,
let me tell you how to solve that problem, and this will help
please
you out.
do. I'm listening.
Whenever you watching the stock candles, they going up. The volume is rising. Whenever they get ready to first see that red candle, if the volume of the red candles is real strong, that means somebody's selling. But if the volume is low on the pullback, that's just the breathe back. That's profit taking. But if them volume counters come up red, that red counter about to get really big, son. Like
Okay.
it's about to
I
come
took
down and wick something out.
I took the
But
volume candle. I took the volume indicator off my chart. I'm gonna put it back on there. Thank you.
yeah, please do that.
Hey, Mudman. Hey, Mudman. Can you
Because
hear me? I mean,
differentiating a
Madman. I'm sorry.
pullback versus a reversal for me was one of my biggest problems.
Hey,
Yeah, yeah, and
Madman.
that can help you out.
Same.
I think
Same here.
Future Trader talking to Madman.
Hey,
He asked me something.
Madman. Can you hear me?
Cox,
Yes. What's up?
go ahead, Future.
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, go
Uh-huh.
ahead.
yes.
Yeah. Did you explain to him though that the coach's rule is maximum 1 to 3% loss of your total account in one day? Beside that 20%, as
Oh
if
yeah, oh
you're
yeah,
one
yeah.
percent, you got to make sure he understands 1 to 3% total max loss of the account of the day. But what do you when you're explaining to him that 20%? Did you explain to him about that 1 to 3% first?
Talking about me?
Yeah. We know all
Talking
that.
about me
Yeah.
with the Are you
But that's
talking
I
to me
like the way
or
you
us in
coming,
general?
Future. Us in general. Yeah,
Okay.
that was good, Future Fate. I like that you brought that up right there.
Yeah, you got to remember that 1-3% first, and then whatever how much money you're using to that 1-3%, then whatever you do that 20%, you're adding, with the price.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, yeah, we
well,
talked about that. So yeah, he know though. But
Nate
yeah,
already
keep
knows
doing
he's
what you're
not a new
doing.
trader. Nate is not a new trader.
No,
Just
I'm just saying because you got other people listening too. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Right.
And
Yeah.
we just went through the whole 1% to 3% thing. We even did the math.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just interested in the option part of it. On the share part,
Right.
I'm good. The options is what's new to me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So
Hey, I'm here just to help. I'm not trying to be.
Oh
no,
no,
no, no, no.
man,
Yeah,
You
you
you know
good.
you
You good. The
you
first
doing a
part of the
good job. Hey,
conversation
that's a
yeah.
good
before
job.
you
I
came
like the way
in,
you did that.
the first part of the conversation before you came in was in regards to the 1 to 3% and the 25 to 40%. So we
Right.
did talk about it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Man, you good.
Okay.
You in a safe space, brother. For real.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out how that would work in my favor as far as because I don't really do options like that. I mean, today is my first time having one that actually worked out, but it was just too long. I mean, just sitting in the trade too long, it just drove me crazy.
And woo,
I did not like that.
Mustang,
Yeah,
Mustang rolled it out.
yeah.
Hey, I
Mustang,
man,
told you,
when
Nate,
you
I
get on that
told you that
horse, you gotta ride.
I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I said, you know what, dude? You're used to what you're doing. You're really, really not gonna like options that much.
Yeah.
And,
Shout out to Miranda. Welcome, Miranda. I
and
see you, sweetie.
and especially if you're trying to get real accustomed to them and you doing something like Ford, man, you talking about board.
Yeah.
man, I went and cooked lunch and ate it and did all the dishes and came back and I was like, Apple still ain't moved yet.
No, listen. Mustang said I wouldn't use the bathroom. I knew Coach was about to eat him up. I said,
I
no, ain't
couldn't
no
hold it no
chance
more.
right there.
But I was in a put and it was
I
going
wouldn't
up.
have said that.
It
I
was
wouldn't have
almost it
said
was
that, bro.
it was bad.
I
And
said,
then
ooh,
okay, so I
wrong
went and had
answer.
lunch and I did all the dishes and I come back. I'm like, oh, Apple ain't moved yet. So I went out and started watering all my new grass seed where these gophers dug up my yard. And I come back in and I'm like, Apple still ain't moved yet. So I just sat back down. I was like, I guess this is where I'm at now.
Okay,
Oh,
you know
I,
what? Y'all
you
keep
talking
talking
about
about
when he told
Apple.
you to have your phone? That's what he was talking about, ain't
Yeah.
I just wrote out that one last contract.
it? Yeah.
Coach said, if you're going to use the bathroom, bring the phone
Bring your
over.
phone with,
Mustang,
yeah.
that's the wrong answer, Mustang.
Woo!
Yeah. Yeah. He even said he took his in the bathroom with him.
Yeah.
Woo.
Listen,
I
last
heard
night
that.
I went in the Discord and I saw Coach had that bullseye on Mustang Chris. I
Oh,
said
yeah.
my prayers last night. I thought about you, brother.
Oh, thank you for praying for me. I needed it. Did you see my response?
Yes, I saw it.
I'll tell you what, saying all that stuff seemed like a good idea at the time. Like trying to
Oh,
work
man.
through whatever I did wrong and try to figure it out.
Mhm.
I was wrong about that too.
I had you in mind, Mustang. I said, oh, we about to go through it tomorrow. He under the wing.
I got a gentle chiropractic readjustment this morning.
Mhm. Well,
Really?
he just want to make sure you're successful. That's all. I
It
mean,
takes
And I
Yeah.
I greatly appreciate
That's
that, and
it.
I felt
yeah,
the love the whole time because I've had a lot worse.
yeah,
it
My,
Yeah.
takes an adult. It takes a real adult to be able to say, you know what, I was wrong.
oh,
I
I
was
was
I was
I love it,
inaccurate
though.
or I wasn't right.
yesterday was my day to be wrong about everything.
Mhm.
And
But
that right
Today was a
there,
good day,
there
though.
and there and a lot of times we have fear. We have a great deal of fear about being wrong, and sometimes we fight against it and things like that, and we have denial. But what really happens in that is growth, actually.
yes,
Yeah, Yeah.
Yes.
And
Tremendous growth.
and you know who you are when Coach talking about you, because I know last week
Mhm.
he was talking about me indirectly, because I had I trade a lot of pre-market, but when I came over into regular market, I took a couple of trades with no stops on them, and I
And that
didn't
was you.
realize. Yeah, I didn't realize
Woo!
that I didn't put my stop in, because he said, Nate, you got to stop in. And I was like, I'm getting ready to put it in, not knowing that I didn't know how to do it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Oh,
know how to,
Right.
yeah, because I didn't know how to do it while I was in the trade. You follow what I'm saying? I
yeah.
never,
Yeah.
I never did that before. So I'm like, darn, I hate to mess with this button, because if this thing kick me out, I'm gonna be mad. So I don't know. Sometimes when you trade without a stop, you like he said today, you tend to get off the plan, because he won't stops on everything. And I
Yeah.
understand why he says that. I understand it. I really do.
And then you do most of the pre-market, but what I can't understand is how can like I never understood how can you equate like how the hell is not having a stop gonna make your trade any better? Like it's a stop loss. Like
What you mean?
you know, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about like if you trade options or even just if you're doing just shares and you in the market. Like no, what I'm saying is the trader that'll say like, "What if I didn't have a stop in? I'd be in the money," or
Oh yeah, yeah, I've heard that
you
before.
know,
That's me.
yeah, that right there. Or if
Yeah.
it dropped, you know, the stop
Yeah,
loss is there
yeah.
to save you from a big loss. Like that's what it is. You
But
Yeah.
know?
some traders they quick on that mouse, because if you
Yeah.
don't have that
That's
eye
scalpers. Yeah.
hand, yeah, that eye hand coordination, you'll never get out that trade. That thing will go south on you in a minute. Yeah,
Coach has gone over that already.
yeah,
Ain't nobody as fast as that candle. Nobody.
that's right.
I
Yeah,
always place to stop
Yeah.
me. That's just a,
yeah.
I don't know. That's just the way. I don't know. I just
We
I
got
just
we got to look at it like this. If it's sometimes the volatility is too fast for a stop,
Right.
you know
Yeah,
yeah, that's
what
true.
you
But
know what you know.
Yeah, and I mean, you know what? Even if you put a 40% stop, because think
yeah,
about it, that's you're willing to lose almost half of what you put in the trade.
hmm,
That right there should be a big enough stop. You don't have to let it go all the way there, obviously,
uh-uh.
but if you, it's better than not having a stop at all. You know, that's as loosey goosey as you can get. And if it hits the 40% stop, that means you were going to lose all that shit most likely anyway.
right.
I
You
always
know what I
go in
mean?
with a wide stop.
Mm.
No matter what I'm
Yeah.
trading, I go in with a wide stop, and I rarely let it come all the way back to that
But
wide
you,
stop without screwing
but
it up.
when I'm in a stock like that, and I know I don't have a stop, and it's very volatile, I'll go ahead and just go on and get out, take my winnings
Yeah.
and get out, and then get back in lower, try to get back in lower than where I was before, and then put a stop
Well,
in. Yeah.
okay, well,
Yep.
you know what? What we're gonna do right here, what we're gonna do right here is go back.
Yeah.
There should be no trades without a
And
stop.
that's exactly what
Period.
he says. But
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah,
there should be
Who
no
says
trades
that
without a
though?
stop. Period.
Who
Coach
Coach says
says
that all
that.
the
and how
Yeah.
do we know him?
time.
Because
How
we're
do we
We
paying
know
know
him?
him.
him because he is the founder and CEO of American Dream Trading, baby. And at American Dream Trading, we put stops on every trade. That is Coach's
Sound
rules.
like
That's a
time
fact.
for a commercial break.
Yeah, that's a fact. But I'm
I think
guilty.
we'll do that.
I'm guilty of it. I'll
It's
admit.
okay,
Yeah,
Nate. It's okay
I'll
because
admit it.
you know the error of your ways, brother,
Yeah.
and you said I'm not gonna do that.
No, I ain't say
We use
that.
stop. Ah, well, you're a millionaire. We give you a pass.
No, I did not say
You
that.
are one of them. You are one of the millionaires that has come out of this. So whatever you're doing something right.
Yeah,
But
but
I'm gonna use a
I could
stop.
be
Do you know
better.
what?
I
Do
could be
you got?
better.
Hey
I'm gonna
guys,
use a stop.
hey guys, you know what dawned on me? Just really, just yesterday. No, not yesterday. This morning, me and Logan we passed out about 8 o'clock. So, we both had to get up very early this morning. But I woke up about 4 as usual to because it'll, to jump into Zoom, and I was just sitting here and just thinking, just pondering, and I today I know how to trade the stock market, and
It's a wonderful realization, isn't it?
look,
It's a
I
skill.
know
Yeah,
It's
it
a
I
is.
skill.
know how to trade
Yes.
the stock market.
I know.
I'm
I'm
like,
tripping too, man.
dude,
I'm tripping
I'm like,
too.
like,
And we owe it all to Coach. We owe it all to
just
Coach.
God, I'm like, and this was my
You
intent.
know what he did? He did a Mr. Miyagi on us, dude. He did okay, clean this car.
do
Clean this car.
this,
No.
do
Do
this,
it this way.
Wax
right?
on,
No,
wax off.
return it that way. All right, I now want you to paint that fence. No, stop here, stop there. See? Next thing you know, okay, Trey Apple.
Okay,
Okay.
now you know how to trade the stock
Candle,
market.
it's above.
Paint the fence.
Oh shit,
Both
I know what I'm
sides.
doing.
Dude, I know how to
We
trade the
make
stock
money.
market
We make
today.
money.
I want
That
to
is
debunk
so.
something
I
though.
didn't know this shit a year ago, and a year ago,
Yeah.
and hold on, not even just a year ago. And 6 months ago, this was one of the most complicated. Like, dude, this shit is so hard and it's so much, and I'm pulling my hair out and I'm crying on Zoom calls and shit, and I'm like, and just as
I thought it was just buying shares and holding on to them
man, and
That's how
and
most
making
people.
sure they go up, obviously.
That's how
I
most
thought
people think.
I thought everything worked around
Yeah.
just strategies. You know what I'm saying? I didn't think people just bought calls and puts. I thought everything was either a condor or a spread. Or, I thought that's what everybody
And
did.
most people think that shares cost hundreds of dollars.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just got
a
around
lot
and
of people
started
think.
playing around and saw Ford was like $12. It's like
Yeah,
$12.
people think you
And
need a
that's
lot
what
of
I
money to
when I
trade.
first got in here. That is the
Yeah.
first thing I bought was Ford, and I'm like, it's what?
I bought Riot.
Called my
I
ex-wife
bought
like,
Riot and sat on some Riot for a while.
look, I called my ex like, do you know that Ford is only 12? I'm like, and it's just I had just not knowing, and it is that is the kick in the ass, the whole kick in the ass about this whole concept of being in the stock market, being a part of this, be trading, all of this. It's the kick in the ass is the not knowing.
But now we know. And why? Because we're all part of
Don, you are killing it with these commercials.
If you are not part of a trading group, join American Dream Trading. Go to americandreamtrading.com and you can find out how to be a part of the group that we're all a part of, that we love so much.
You're killing
Yes.
it with these commercials.
Yes, she is.
I seen that
But
commercial.
listen,
Like, my God.
I want to debunk something though.
I can't wait to make
hear
some
all
this
the time
weekend.
in the group. Listen, I hear all the time in the group that, oh well, you don't get that many trades if you trade in the EWO. You will if you're not sitting there cherry picking them. And we was talking
You're
about that today.
crazy.
And listen,
It's EWOs in every trade.
yes, and I want to say, everybody is not a secret. I went to the forex market, started out with $100. I think the highs I made, I got up to was like 120 something, and then they beat the brakes off of me and brought me down to like 40. But in the beginning, I was just wild trading, taking setups, trying to do other stuff, you know. And then when I got down to the 40, that's whenever I just went, listen, strictly EWO trades. What I'm trying to say here is, and I think I sent you this picture before, Don, or a group, or I might have tweeted it, or I don't know. But I just looked at it, Euro USD. And on TradingView, which is the platform I use to trade, they have that little arrow when you get in the trade and the arrow when you get out of the trade. And like I just went to like
Right.
the daily chart, and I went back like for half of the year from, cause I started in May. I started in May, and you can tell the difference in how many trades I've taken on this pair since I just started doing nothing but EWOs. And I'm telling you, I don't cherry pick them, nothing. Like with the Forex, it ain't even about the. There's no money really in there. I'm just using the account basically as a. It's a glorified paper account, is what it is. And
Ralph, it's
so,
funny. It's funny you say that. I got a partner. He does Forex, and me and him, we go to breakfast sometime. Maybe once or
mhm.
twice a month. And we went to breakfast a couple of weeks ago, and I said, "Well, let me ask you a question. What are you really making any money doing Forex?" He said, "Nate, you would be surprised." I said, "No, don't surprise me. Let's show each other how much money we making." And I said, "So show me your account, and I'll show you mine from the day I opened it up." And
Yours killed him. I know it did.
oh, he almost choked on his breakfast.
I knew
He was
that.
like, "You did all that from shares?" I said,
I'm
"Every
telling you.
dime I've done from shares."
I'm
And I said, "You looking at it? You look at the date of it. Look at the date I opened that account." And I said, I ain't found no money nowhere. So, just look at it. And he is really thinking about coming to this platform and joining this group and looking at shares because he
for
he
real.
got a
Like,
few, yeah,
You're a good example,
yeah.
man. You're a
yeah.
good example.
And
You are a
he
billboard.
got some money, so he can afford to do shares. I mean, he can
Uh
afford
huh.
to get a large account. So we're
Yeah.
gonna
I mean,
see. We're gonna
I've
see what
heard some
happens.
people complaining about forex. Some forex traders.
listen, Forex hard. Don't
One of my
don't.
sons, one of my sons trade forex, and I saw him like in between some months, and 1 month he was like, "Dad, yeah, blah blah, I did that, blah," and then the next time I saw him, it was like, "Yeah,
Wow.
yeah."
Well,
Man,
don't fool
listen, don't
yourself
do that.
now. Don't fool yourself now. I don't care what you're trading. This trading is hard. Yo, this
Yes.
Yeah.
this is hard. I don't care what
Hell
nobody
yeah.
says. It is
Trading
hard.
period is the
It's
hardest thing
it's
I
hard
ever
on
do.
this more than anything.
Yeah,
Yeah, hell
cause
It's hard on
yeah.
this more than anything.
yeah, cause if you sit there
Yes.
and you watch Coach lose 10, $15,000, and as long as he been in this game and as good as he is moving that mouse and getting in and out of trades, I'm sitting there saying to myself, I don't think I could ever be that good. That is crazy. I can't
Hey,
move the mouse like that.
you know what, Nate? You know
It's
what's you
sad.
know you know what's even harder than trading?
What's that?
Being poor with no hope.
Oh yeah, I
That's
done been there.
that's
Yeah,
even harder.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
yeah,
trading, I got
yeah,
I have some I have a little bit more than hope. I got possibilities.
yeah. That's a
I have
mentality though.
I have
Yeah.
options.
It
Being
is.
poor,
You're
being
right.
poor,
Being
that's a
poor is a
mentality.
mentality. It
Cause think
is.
about it.
Love it.
Think
Pun
about it.
intended. I
Think
have options.
no, but think about this, and this is what I always tell people. Even when I didn't have nothing, I used to tell people all the time. My friends are at my level and above, not my level and below. You follow me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
are where
oh,
you are if you
oh,
got poor friends. They gonna keep you
oh.
poor.
You know
You
Yeah.
are
what?
who you surround yourself
Yeah,
Yes.
with.
Yeah.
yeah,
And that I'm
Yep.
sorry, but that also goes for
yeah,
spouses, relationships
yeah.
and shit.
Well, that's why I
Yeah.
said you got to screen them
Oh
out.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
you got to
yeah.
screen them out.
If you
If
yo
you if,
and
if you
because
around people that eat healthy, you're
I
gonna
want
end
to
up
tell
eating healthy.
Dawn, you know what? If I had support like you had support, I
Yeah,
might be still with one of the previous two. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Because it's I never I don't know, and it could be me. I don't know. We're not trying to dissect that, but I never felt like I really got that a team player.
That encouragement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Right.
not
You
just
know,
that, but
like
just a
right
team
now she's
player.
trying to. Yeah, we try to push each other. She wants to be a vegan coach, and I want her to be a vegan coach. She wants me to trade, be a musician. You know what I mean, and be the best that I can at whatever. And we push each other. We don't tear each other down. I've never been in a relate. Look, I didn't meet Jen until I was 40.
I
Okay,
Right.
understand.
so I had been through a few. Like had been married, had a kid. You know what I mean? Been through. Okay,
Eat this
coming out
last one
at
until I was
30
40.
and
I didn't meet this
Yeah,
last one.
I didn't meet the love of my life till I was fucking 40 years old. So a lot of the young people are, oh, what am I doing? Look, you may never meet them.
Right.
You may meet them at 50. But if it's for you, you will meet your person. And it will be right. You'll know it through and through.
But I,
Yeah.
So there may still be that person out there for you, Cox, that will
oh
support.
no, look, listen,
Yeah.
I don't care about that. No, don't misinterpret me, please, because regardless, I was blessed. I had 2 wives. I had 2 families. Okay. I was married to my first wife for 20 years. We had our difficulties and problems, as every human being does. Okay, so no, but I was blessed with that. Was it two?
Yeah.
I had twice. I was able to find love twice and have, you know what I'm saying, twice. So
Yeah.
I don't mess with that. I don't, you know what I'm saying. I regret some of the negativity. We all do. We don't want the negativity. We want everything to be peaches, creams, and puppy dogs and damn unicorns. Okay, and green trades. You know, that's what we all of us want. But that's not reality. So no, I don't trip about that. You know what I'm saying? I may sound real negative and things like that about relationships and things like that. Don't really misinterpret. You know what I mean? Right now, I have a different focus on life. You know, I spent a great deal of time and investment into being a husband, a parent, and things like that when I was younger. And those things, I did those things and I spent that time. Right now, it's time for something different, something else. So I don't regret it. And I don't knock it and things like that. And I would never do it again. But and I said, man, I've done it. I've done enough where I don't have to do it again.
Because I don't want to be that blessed. Once is enough for me.
Hey, right. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? And I didn't, you know, hey.
Yeah, I've been married 30-something years, and it's
I was
a
married to
job.
my first wife for 20 years. I was married to my second wife for 11 years. So, hey, you know what? I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good. Come on now. Some people never do that.
You spent 31 years of your life married. If you go out,
I'm only 53. I'm only 53.
Yeah.
I've been a parent since I was 17, and I've been married since I was 20.
Just think about it. If you'd have done it like at 30 and put a stop in, you would have got married.
Man, he's stupid.
Yo, oh my God, everything is a trade.
God
right?
bless you, man.
But I'm glad he brought it back to
brother.
trading.
I love you,
Cops,
Nate.
you left yourself open for that. What I had to say that
You the man on that was perfect. That was perfect.
I'm glad you brought it back.
That was perfect,
Nate.
Nate, I might have to take this out and make a video out of that one, bro.
Somebody needs to tell Coach about that in the morning.
I'm glad
Somebody
you
needs to tell Coach about that one in the morning.
Because I was like,
oh,
where did this go?
We don't meet in the morning.
Yeah,
I'm
put a
thinking
stop
like, did I get my point across?
Yeah.
But yeah, the EWO. Listen, that EWO gonna give you a lot of.
Did you just say, can you get your point across? Because
No.
brother, you overtalk everybody.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I was sitting thinking to myself,
get
like,
your piece in.
No, I was thinking to myself, like, you know, because we was talking and I was talking about the EWO, and then it went off to marriage and everything, and I'm sitting there thinking, like, did I even tell them what I was telling them about the EWO? And then Nate said, put the stop in. And that's why I was like, I'm glad you said that, Nate, because I didn't. The whole thing went left. Like the EWO, what I was trying to say is the EWO gonna give you, basically, I'm taking more trades by doing the EWO and not cherry picking, in a nutshell. So for the ones who be like the EWO ain't giving you trades.
What is cherry picking? Hold on. Just what is cherry picking? Because I keep hearing this, and I'm sorry.
Cherry picking is whenever you see like a EWO and you be like, well, I don't know if I want to take this one, and then you take one and get stopped out, and then you say, well, I ain't gonna take that one, But the ones that you stepping over and not taking be the ones that go to the moon. I guess they
That
so
run.
yeah.
Is that what cherry picking is? Because I've been
Yep.
hearing
It
this.
means trying to pick out the very best thing
You're right.
and just doing only the good thing, the perfect trade.
What
There is no
appears to be the perfect one to us.
Right. It's
Instead
got
of
all the checks. I'm not taking this one because it doesn't check all the boxes. I'm no.
Yeah.
If it looks perfect, if it checks the 5 boxes, great. Sometimes it may check 3 of the boxes, and it may end up checking all 5 boxes. But if you don't get in it because you're scared it's not going to play out, instead of just getting in small, so you don't have to be scared,
Right.
and then ride it out and see what happens. That's called cherry picking. Oh no,
Yep.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that one. No, I'm not gonna. No, you
And
gotta get in them in order to win. You gotta play to win.
because of that cash account, I was a real big cherry picker. Like I used to cherry pick the EWOs because I don't have a lot of trades to take because of the setup. And so, over there you can take as many trades as you can margin account or whatever. So I'm taking every EWO trade. Man, some of them I get in that look like they ain't gonna go nowhere. I'd be like, listen, it's the second candle. And then next thing you know, that'd be one of the biggest trades of the night. I'd be like, God dog.
Hey, next
No, I
time
put
y'all
2.5 stops in. My whole life, 2.5 stops. Now I'm just on one big halt.
Christina!
Christina, where you come from? I didn't even know you was
she
in
was
here.
there. She been there for a minute listening to us.
I was here for a little while listening while I was unpacking the box that I have to bring in the house.
Being busy,
Heck
not chilling.
Yeah, I'm doing this
Hey.
whole single life thing, and I have to, this big ass box, my mom's bed, I have to put together now by myself, and I couldn't carry it in the house, so I had to take it all apart in the driveway, take it in piece by piece.
But you know what? Better single than go through bullshit.
Yeah, well, I'm still going through the bullshit though,
It'll pass.
How can you be going through bullshit
You,
single? We'll talk
Chris,
about it.
I'm not, not trying to. You've been in a relationship. I've never heard you mention it or.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Chris.
No.
Christina.
I'm sorry, Christina.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I've been divorced 2.5 times, and I've been in this relationship that I'm in, kind of in or out now, on and
I've
off
been
for
divorced
5 years,
twice.
and
Hey, I know. Hey, girl, look, check this out. Look, promise you, right now, it hurts right now. Once it stops hurting and you kind of blink, you're gonna be like, oh,
I just
fuck
keep going back for more though. The
relationships.
same guy, I keep going
You're gonna
back for
realize
more,
you're
and
gonna
it
be like
happens every time.
you're gonna realize it's not you, it's relationships. That's the problem.
Oh no, it's him. It's not me. It's
no.
him for sure on this one. I know for sure.
It's relationships, and it's not
But
you.
you know what?
Our
Listen.
relationship
I'm
work.
gonna give you the tough love on this one, right? Is it really him? Because when you think about it, when we all leave this earth, how are we going? With somebody at our side, or are we going alone?
Oh, we're going alone.
Alone.
Okay, so at the end of the day, who's really responsible for our happiness and our disappointments?
You're right.
Us.
You're right. No, you're
That's
definitely
true.
right. I mean, as far as this
Now, that's a
relationship,
point there, though.
it's him. He keeps accusing me of things that I'm not doing and crazy things, and then he leaves, and I'm
Okay,
like,
but are you allowing him in here to mess with this? Are you allowing
that's the
that?
problem. I keep going back for more.
Then it's you.
Yeah,
It's you.
it's me.
You're
Dawn,
allowing.
That's a point there,
Dawn,
though.
tell her about the stop.
Yeah.
Put a stop in.
Different.
Put a stop
I keep thinking he'll change and he'll see and he'll know and he'll
Put a
realize.
stop in it,
Put a
Christina.
stop in it.
Don't you trade? Put a stop in it.
I know.
Put a
Get your
stop.
stop,
I'm just
girl.
on halt. I'm on a halt for a
That
while now.
hey, you know what?
Chill now.
That is going to be some of our catchphrases. We're going to
Dude,
use that.
I love it.
Put a
Listen,
stop
that's
on
from
it.
the Matrix.
And
That's from the
nobody's
Matrix.
going to understand
That's from
us.
the Matrix.
We
right
can
there.
I know one
this is
thing.
part of the
Stop it.
whole
Y'all
thing.
better not be
We
trying to
can
stop
only
me out.
talk to traders. Only talk to traders. No one will
Hey,
understand.
Dawn.
Yeah.
After 7 o'clock, when we get off, you can do another channel on people who've been married twice, and they need to learn how to put a stop in so they won't get married 3 times.
2.5 times. You need to just keep that
Hey,
halt
Cox.
on.
Hey,
Stay on
man.
halt.
Listen, I meant to tell you. You know what you brought up before? The dude that taught me how to do options back in the day had a late night channel called Late Night with DZ, right? He talked about relationships, dude. Hey, that
Get
might
on
be a
that.
thing.
Yeah, sometimes that'll affect
It's a
your
lot of
trading.
people that love
Yeah,
that.
they do.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so think
didn't.
about
I
that. That
didn't.
might
I
be a
didn't
thing.
want. I didn't want the thing. I wanted my aftermarket idea to be about this, but I didn't want that thing to be just about trading. So that's why I reached out to you, because I want your help. You know what I'm saying?
Wait a minute, did you say your aftermarket idea?
Ain't we doing the aftermarket already?
I had an idea as well. You had an idea. We both had an idea about this.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
why
we
I was
did.
able to come.
And I give you full credit for naming this
Yeah,
show.
I'm saying
the
that's why I had
I
the
was
name.
there.
That's
I was
why
there.
I
I
had the
heard it
name.
all. You guys are both right. I was there.
No. We're not arguing. No.
Yeah, because I've been talking about doing this stream for months.
Yeah,
But
see,
he knows that.
I didn't
You
know
what
that.
I mean? Yeah.
So that's great minds think alike.
Yeah, man.
That's the thing.
Universe
passion.
spreads it out.
And
The
then-
universe spreads it out, and there are those that let the seed germinate and grow, and those that just
But
bury it.
Dawn, listen, you had the idea. You also had the method, the means, the experience, and things like that. It was just a thought for me. But when the opportunity met, what's that opportunity in when the shit met, when the shit crossed,
I know what you're
when the
talking about.
Golden River and the Fibonacci shit, when the shit crossed, and the opportunity, hey, oh, okay, well, hey, here, let's call it this. You know what I'm saying? So that shit was perfect. And every time I look at it, every time I hear it, and I look at it, and I see it every day, and I see these numbers growing, and I hear everybody talking about it, and I hear people in the mornings say, "Oh, you know what? Hey, let's say we'll talk about it later in the aftermarket."
Just so passionate.
You know what I'm saying? So yes, man, this is God bless
It's
you.
so crazy because I had envisioned this, and there's a couple of YouTube videos with me saying this to Eric Smoto, old school. You know, I said we're gonna do a stream one day, and I kept like being pissed at myself because I kept saying it and not doing it. And for some reason, once you guys we got to talking, me, you, Ralph, and Christina in the after hours of the Zoom call, it was like, you know what, damn it, let's do it. And you guys said, yeah, we'll be your first attendees. Let's do it.
Here
we
we
should
are.
call it the aftermath. Okay, there it is.
That's right.
And then the rest of
and
you
we had it,
came
and we already had a name ready. We, you know what I'm saying?
Great
Perfect
idea.
fit. Wow.
That's
Great
why we
idea.
say created by traders. Created by traders for traders.
Yeah,
My
great
other
idea.
idea,
Yeah.
my other idea, I don't want to say the name, but I showed it to you, said it to you. My other idea is going to encompass a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want to call it exactly that, because it's going to be it's a sub of everything.
Look, I also want to give a shout out to Coach for letting me put the link in the stream
Christina.
and letting me extend it to ADT, because he is single-handedly responsible for probably 65 to 70% of the growth of my channel. So I got to 600, and Coach has helped me grow it from there. You know, with that day where what is all that noise?
Sorry, I'm gonna
Christina
I'll
in
mute.
the
I'm gonna mute.
garage.
I'm gonna mute. Sorry. Here, hang
Christina's
on.
in the garage, tearing the garage
Yeah,
apart.
man, you're muted, baby
Hey, I'm
girl.
getting
Please
ready to
mute
take
it.
you guys on a treat. I'm gonna take you guys to the garbage in a minute. So hang on.
Oh, we get to see the guard. All right, put it on mute. But I just wanted, not to be there, but I just wanted to thank Coach for that, because everybody that's in the stream and comes to the stream, we love talking about this shit. And it's like we can't be on the Zoom call for hours on end, but that's why this was created, so that we could come over here, we could do this, and we could talk and just hash things out. But we will continue to make sure that we represent ADT and Coach in a good light, and let everybody know that, yeah, he is training us the right way. We are making money with ADT, and we're proud to be a part of it. So with that being said, one of the things that are so cool about Coach and so cool about American Dream Trading is the hot stock picks.
They go hard.
Damn girl, that feels good when you do that.
Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
Love
Yeah,
when you
man.
do that.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a. I'm gonna make sure you get a Hollywood. I'm gonna get you a Hollywood star.
Nick, you funny, man. You
No,
funny.
I'm serious.
I love
Man, that's some
Nate.
good. That's some good stuff. Yeah,
I love Nate. Oh
yeah.
my
Oh
God.
my god.
That's
Can
some
y'all
good
hear me?
stuff.
Darn.
Yeah.
Let me get you a Hollywood star.
Nate.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, my damn cursor is frozen. My computer screen is frozen. I didn't know if you could hear me. I can't. I can't do
Yeah, we can
anything.
hear you.
Yeah, I'm froze, so I can't. Okay, it's neither here nor there. I'm not trying to do anything anyway. Go ahead, continue.
We can hear
Hey, I'm gonna show you guys something. You tell me if it's creepy or what you think. So
Go ahead.
you. Okay, what's
there's
up?
this, you know, those porcelain dolls, the old creepy ones.
Yeah.
She was sitting there. I saw the chair at first, a little like Hobby Lobby type, hang on, little Hobby Lobby type wooden chair. And this
Is
doll,
this gonna be like a Chucky story?
no, this doll was sitting in it, right? And she had it, so she was attached to it. So I guess somebody wanted to make sure that she stayed with the chair, but she had like a noose around her neck attached to the chair. And everybody's like, that thing is fucking
What?
creepy. Look at its eyes follow you. So I think I gotta go put it back down
What?
at the garbage. But
You better
hang on,
leave
let
that
me
thing
find
where
it.
it's
I'll
Did
get
you
at.
you.
get it?
Eyes follow
Did
you.
you get it from the garbage?
Yeah, it was sitting on the shelf. Hang on.
Yeah, go
So I
put that
took
shit
it.
back. Go put it back. Go put it back.
Yeah,
It
for
sounds like
Did
a
real.
I
Let me
voodoo
show it to
doll.
you.
For real.
It
Hang on, let
sounds
me
like
show
a
it to
voodoo
you.
doll.
No, let
Did
me
I
I
show
don't
it
hear
want
to
a
to
you.
see it.
noose?
I don't want to see it. I don't even
I
want to
broke
see
her
it.
legs yesterday on accident. I dropped her and her legs
What the
broke off. But look,
Dude, somewhere somebody is in a cast because you broke their legs. That is a voodoo doll.
look at her eyes follow you.
Did I hear a noose?
Yeah, I don't
It
even
was
want to
tied
see
around
it.
her neck, so she
What
was
kind of
stuck to
shit
the
is
chair.
that?
But I was thinking, I feel bad for her.
Wait
Well,
a
put her
minute.
back
Ain't
where
that
you
bad?
found her if
Wait
you
a minute.
feel
Hold
bad
on. I
for
You
don't
her.
see.
ain't lying.
I
Yeah,
don't
So
see
damn.
you. Hold on. Let me see it. Hold on. Let me pull it up somewhere else. Because on my restream, I don't see you. All I see is a black screen. Let me look at
Oh, wait a
YouTube.
minute. I'll turn my camera around too. Hang on.
I hope this don't affect my trade Monday.
You ain't lying.
See, there she is.
Mm.
I wouldn't have left that where it was at.
Yeah, you need to put that in front of a car.
And look, her legs. I dropped her.
Somebody else's car. I mean, what the hell?
I
Yeah.
dropped her yesterday, and her legs broke off. So, because she's all
How
porcelain, they
long have
broke
you had that, Christina?
And why did you take it?
What?
since last week, maybe actually.
Maybe that's why you're going through this shit. Put that shit back in the
Man,
trash,
for
girl.
real.
I am. The chair too, though. I like the chair. It was so cute. I was gonna give it to my granddaughter, but I guess I shouldn't do that.
No,
Chair is
no,
probably.
don't curse your granddaughter. Get put that.
Tell her.
That's one of them ones. Go, go put that back, dude.
For
Let
real.
somebody else get that bad luck.
She going back.
That
She's
dog
going
sitting
back
there
in a
like,
few
and see
minutes.
you
I
do
would put
right
it
by
back.
me. Everything you
And
touch
in the
shall
answer to your
prosper.
question, yes, that's extremely creepy. That
I
is
felt bad.
extremely creepy.
That dog
Well,
put the ceiling on her.
Woo!
I gotta get some
Look.
jeans on and go down to the garbage. So I'll be taking all this down, and I'll show you guys the shelf there and see what you
Oh my
think. And then
God! I wonder if
electronics.
Coach is gonna mention this tomorrow.
Of course he is. Of course he is.
Well,
You know it.
He's gonna talk about Christina with the lady with the noose in the chair and the doll. Oh my God!
Oh
And
my
her fucking eyes
God.
just follow you though. My kid came here. He's like, "What the fuck is that, mom?" He goes back and forth. He's like, "That fucking eyes are following me." I said,
Ain't no
I
There
said,
way.
might
"Stay
be
out of
a
my garage
spirit
then."
trapped inside of that doll. I mean, come on.
The eyes follow you, Christina? Seriously?
Yeah, they
Like,
do. They
what,
do.
what
The
the
eyes
hell?
follow you. So, yeah.
I'm
So
kind of
she's going
glad
to the
that that was
garbage now.
blurry and I couldn't see it. Anybody ever see that movie? What is that? That where that shit came out of the TV and all of that? The Ring.
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
ring. Yeah.
yeah.
Man. Mm-mm.
Mm.
I didn't even look directly at the doll just now. Okay, I faked you
I
out.
was checking the back seat of my car for 2 weeks after watching that movie.
Well, now
Woo!
think about it. My
Yeah,
doll
when
might
she
follow
came
you.
out of the TV, I was done, man. Oh my
I
God.
didn't watch that. I didn't watch it. I got it
I
though.
didn't
It's sitting
watch
there.
all of
It
it. I
keeps
saw
following
bits
me.
and pieces of it.
I keep putting it in a box for my daughter for her stuff, and I keep finding it somewhere. That movie, The Ring. And I haven't watched it. I will not
Oh,
watch
I thought
that.
you were talking about the
That
dog. I
that
was
actually
gonna say,
happens in
damn,
the
how's
movie
that?
too. The movie
That
just
does.
appears. The movie just appears.
What?
Oh
So
shit. Well, not here anymore.
Get
That's
ready
done.
for it. You're gonna find it again. You're gonna get rid of it, burn it. It'll be back in a couple days.
Oh my God. Well,
Yeah, don't even destroy it because something may happen to you because you
that's what I'm
destroyed it.
saying.
Just
I'm
put
just
it
gonna
back
put her
where
on
you
the
got
shelf.
it.
Just put her right there.
Yep.
Nice. I'm not gonna. Yeah, because that's what the boyfriend
And
said.
and
The ex. He said, "Don't."
apologize to it for removing it.
I'm gonna. 'Cause, yeah, my ex-boyfriend. He said he's like, don't put her back because now she's gonna be mad at you. I don't know what you, but you got to get rid of her somehow. He's like, give it to somebody. I said, I'm not gonna give it to no. Yeah. So we'll take care of it right now when we head down to the
Only
garbage.
on the aftermarket. Woo!
So when I get in the car and drive down there, I'll lose you for a second, but just I'm still there, or I'll sign back in because I'm in the canyon, so I
We're
go
still
in and out.
here.
I'm going in and out of service once I get in the car. I gotta put some shoes on now.
Jen, I love you. Thank you. I saw the picture. She's surprising me with some sushi. Yeah.
Talk about
Driving through the
parasites.
canyon.
Get you some parasites right
Yeah,
there.
that's the spinoff right there. Driving with Christina, riding with Christina, or driving with Christina.
Tried it.
Which one is the best? Riding
Christine,
with
no.
Christina?
Is she still doing that show?
Remember the movie Christine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
With the
boy.
car? Yeah.
That's not my name.
Christina. Just call her Christina.
Oh,
Yeah.
is she still doing the She gonna put the camera in her car? You still gonna do
I
that,
never
Chris?
was. I don't have a camera.
I thought you said you.
We need to get you a GoPro.
Somebody. That's
For
what
real.
Bruno was like. Yeah, he did that old pimp thing. He's like, yeah, girl, you gonna put that camera? You gonna put that? You gonna put that camera in your car, girl? Tell y'all,
Oh shit, that's funny.
Bruno got that the Portuguese, you know,
Yeah.
Christina, I got you, girl. Here's what you do. You put your phone, because you got your phone. You don't need a camera. Put your phone in your car and just put it on the mount that you have and just start talking.
I'm on the phone all the time.
Yeah, just start to. It's like, okay, they told me I should do this and I should come make a show and you guys should go with me where I go. So that's all I'm doing.
I'm watching
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just look, do that and send me all the footage and I will edit the shit out of that.
I'm watching this shit.
Dude, we will make a show. I'm telling you. I don't have to be it. I will edit the shit, dude. We'll make you a star.
And then she can
a lot of shit that you hear and see. I'm saying because I'll be in trouble.
I'll put live studio audience laughing at your ass, all of that stuff.
Look, she can be doing little adventures like going to the dump or going shopping.
Right.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Just
Christina's dumpster dive. I mean, you know what I mean? It's like, dude,
something different every day.
Okay, that's what you should do. That's what
I'm captioning every day.
Oh my God. Okay, so let's go down here. We're gonna go down here today and see what we have.
Start off once a week.
Oh man, some days I'm down there. I'm like, holy shit. What? So, all right. So down at the garbage, right? There's people that work there. They take shifts, and they're in this little hut thing, and I'm friendly with all of them. Well, one of them is a young kid, and he wasn't feeling good. And, everything was fine, but I left. I went down there one day, and I didn't see him in the little house thing, and he wasn't around in the yard. I'm like, that's weird. I thought, well, maybe he went off to the bathroom. I left, right? That was at like 3:00. It closes down at 6. They shut the gates. And I was on my way home, and it's like 6:15. I'm like, I just have a bad feeling. I went down there. I see his car's still there. The gate's still open. It's like 6:15. It's supposed to be closed.
Don't tell me you saw his dead body.
Oh, no. So I found him in the hut, down the floor. He was passed out. He was bleeding everywhere. So I ran in there. I called 911. I get them there, and he doesn't know what happened. He didn't even remember that. He's in the hospital for a couple of days.
See?
Then they tell him he's having seizures. He don't believe it. So wait a minute. Then listen to this. Listen to this. So then, like a month later, this is just a couple weeks ago, I'm down there with my daughter. It's the end of the day again, and he comes out and he's talking to us. I said, "Man, you look like shit. You don't feel good, do you?" And he's like, "Nah, he doesn't feel good. And it's hot out there, and he works hard, and he doesn't have a place to live. He sleeps in his car, all that shit, So we're down there, and I'm telling my daughter's like, "Come on, let's go." And I'm like, "Hang on." I'm over at the electronics bin. I'm looking there. I'm like, "You got to give me a minute." She's like, "I'm gonna leave without you." I'm like, "Whatever." So then I finally get in the car. Now, if I had left when she wanted me to, I wouldn't have found this. So I get in the car. We're driving away, and I'm like, "Where is he? He's not around." I got a bad feeling. I went and I look in the window again, and he's on the floor. He's not just fucking bleeding everywhere. He's seizing, and I'm like, "Holy shit!"
Damn.
I run in the hut. I turn him, get him turned on his side because he's seizing bad. He's foaming at the mouth, everything, and we call 911, and they come again. So Yeah, he's been having seizures, and that day he had already had one, and he had one in the car while he was driving. But I pretty much saved his life, so that's my experiences down at the dump all the time. Like there's always
There we
something.
So
go.
wait, y'all have people that work at the dumpster?
Yeah, yeah. It's well,
There we
it's a whole,
go.
yeah, because there's dumpsters there. It's all like there's electronics bins, there's regular junk bins, there's a big overhead one for all the big stuff. It's a whole yard that's gated in, and this is a gated
Oh, it's
community
like
that I live
okay,
in. It's like a
yeah,
fancy
yeah.
place.
Hey,
So
hey, Dawn.
yeah.
I don't mean to,
Yeah.
Dawn, Chris. I don't mean to sound like an opportunist, but there go 10 million views right there.
What do you mean?
That's crazy.
That could have been a day in the life of Christina.
Ladies
my
and
God.
gentlemen, we have now entered.
Uh-oh.
We're in the Matrix now, okay?
Who, me? Me? All right, I've got to go upstairs. I'm
We
in the
left
basement.
the
That's why.
stop floor and we are in.
So coach is Morpheus.
What?
Coach is Morpheus. Uh-oh. We lost Dawn.
I can't hear you, Don.
Damn.
Coach is
Matrix,
adorable.
not us.
Dawn, nope. Damn. She mad. Look. she cut fuck. She pissed off.
She's mad. She left.
She like fuck shit.
Fuck these people. I'm out.
No, it ain't us. Look, she mad as shit. Look. We cannot hear you. Go out and come back in.
You guys make me laugh. I don't know what I'd do with the rest of my day if I couldn't get on here and laugh.
Good. I'm glad you home, man.
You guys have helped me so much this past week. I can't even.
Hey, trust me.
tell you.
Look, girl. Look, whatever. I'm serious. That relationship shit, man. That breakup, man. That shit is gonna ease. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah, well, I know. It's just I've been through it with the same guy for the past 5 years, on and off, and he was the one for me. Like, I've been married twice and almost third time. I haven't felt this way about anybody. And,
I get it.
He
Look,
thinks
I never thought.
But
Look,
for somebody to think you're doing all these things against them that you would never fucking do, and accuse you and hammer at you and call you names and say all this nasty stuff about you, think something you've never ever done, wouldn't even think of doing. I was so in love with him. I would never do this stuff to him. I wouldn't do it to anybody, but not to him. And he just accused me. That's so frustrating. So frustrating.
Dawn, say something. I'm not trying to cut you, Chris. I'm listening. Baby girl she's still out of the blue. She in the Matrix. Morpheus got her.
That's what I get for putting that shit up.
What?
My doll didn't do it.
The hell is she doing?
Magnifying glass.
She throwing her hands up like now, like I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's low, but I can hear you.
Wow, this is crazy.
There's your Verizon.
Okay.
Now
Yeah, you in the
how you
Matrix for real.
transforming?
Do you want to play a game?
Optimus Dawn.
See anything on my screen right now? Oh,
I don't see nothing. Oh, they're gonna pull up. That's why I
Yeah,
hear
you
you.
keep freezing up on my end, though.
LOL, Coach is Morpheus. Who put that in the chat? Say LOL. I mean, I guess Coach would be. He's the one. Morpheus is the one. If you think about it, in the movie, Morpheus is the one that somewhat had. He would either be. Coach would either be Morpheus or the Oracle. That's who Coach would be, because he's the one that's been around and knows everything. You know what I'm saying? He would either be
Dawn got a Christina moment right now. Look at she froze up on my. Hold on.
Oh, get her picture. Get her picture.
Hold on. Hold up. Can't get
That
the
picture
camera
should be
I gotta
bad
get
as
it.
hell.
Damn.
I don't
Somebody
got no
save
tunnels
it
on, but
real
I gotta
quick.
get it. I got this picture now. What
Get
am I
it.
gonna do with it?
Get the picture. Get the picture. Put mad as hell.
Oh, I got it.
The architect. Yes. The architect. Brad James. Thank you, Brad. Yes, the architect. I couldn't think of his designation in the movie. Yes. Coach is the architect. Yes. Yes. Brad James nailed that one. Yes. Yes. He is the architect. Yes. Yes. Ah. Yes, Brad. Yep. That's perfect. You nailed it, brother. Thank you. I couldn't think of the guy. It was absolutely, brother. He is the architect. Yes. Oh my God.
Don, can you hear us now?
So we'll call I don't know, maybe David or Eric, variants of the one. They're variants of the one. Mitch is like Neo. Yeah, I would say Mitch is Neo. Yeah. If I had to peg a Neo, it'd probably be Mitch. Mitch would be Neo, and I would still say the variants of the one is fucking David and Eric got that shit nailed.
So what happened to Christina and Dawn? Christina left. Dawn
They
left.
they slipped off in the Matrix.
Oh yeah, well, till they get back. That switching, I think, is blown out of the proportion. Well, it is weird.
Bruno is the key maker. Tell Brad to stop because he's fucking killing me. I'm sorry, Ralph. Brad in the chat fucking killing me, dude.
No, you good.
He's fucking killing me. Oh my God. Cause he nailing them. Yes. Damn. Oh shit.
I see Brad James everywhere.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Yep, we can hear you now.
Okay, I came in on my phone. I don't know what the hell Verizon bullshit is going
is
on.
It Mishulo, a stock sister, or who's the
I
Oracle?
don't know if I'm gonna tweet this one, Don.
Hey, look, check this out. Coach is Morpheus and David is Neo.
Listen, look at where you can't look. Brad James been in the chat. He got Coach is the architect. If you go back in the movie, Coach is the architect. He got Bruno as the key maker.
Didn't Lauren Fishburne play in it?
Oh my, no, yeah. But stock sister is Trinity. Oh. He killing me.
I can see it.
Oh my God.
Stock Sisters Trinity, nice.
Oh my God. I need a break. Hold on. I gotta catch a breath.
I'm sitting up there like, who the hell is stock sister? Mishulo.
Oh yeah. That
all
is
about
not
the stock sisters.
Because that ain't even her name. That's the name of a street. Her email. That's an email address. That's not even her name.
Stock sister.
Yeah, Marsha Lou.
Yeah. That's the name of a street.
Her name is Mishulo to me.
Right. That's what
what
I've
I
been
know.
hearing.
She
That's what
always
I've been
is and
hearing for
will
7
forever
months.
be Mashulo.
Yes, that's Masulo.
That's what I've been hearing for 7 months. He say, okay, he think David, he's the David is Morpheus. I can see that.
Well, who's Neo though?
Eric
Eric.
or
I don't know, man. I think Coach is Morpheus. I give Coach Morpheus. I give David Neo because David took Coach's teachings and took it to a whole nother level.
I go with Brad with the architect. I'm sorry, I got to argue that one because the architect had everything. He knew the architect was. He's the architect. Coach is the architect of everything.
Okay, wait a minute. Check this out. Coach is the architect. Mitch would be Morpheus.
Mitch would be Morpheus. Yes.
Mitch is Morpheus. David's Neo.
Yes, Mitch is Morpheus. Yeah. I would say I said David and Eric are variants of the one, even though I'm kind of blending in some Marvel shit. But
It's true.
Okay, damn. Somebody said who? What about Mark and Lee? Okay, man, we got to put everybody in the damn movie. Shit. Okay, we got to put all the players in the movie. Fuck. All right.
Yo, I'm Jada
Leak
Pinkett.
could be the key maker.
I'm Jada Pinkett.
Okay.
Leak could be key maker because he knows everything about everything.
Yeah, I agree with that. I can see Lee.
Okay, Lee is the key maker. Okay, maybe Lee. Yeah, we go with Lee. He's Brad said David, but okay, maybe Lee might be. Yeah. Oh my God, this is fun.
He knows all the doors to all the places.
That is true. Oh my God, I see a video.
You said you see a video?
Yeah, I see a video coming.
Oh, so maybe you're the Oracle.
Who am I?
You know that cat that was the deja vu cat? No, I'm kidding.
She always needs gas.
No, you know who Christina is? Christina is you're my savior, man, my own personal Jesus Christ.
What?
Either that or the chick with the rabbit tattoo.
I don't even know what movie you're talking about.
Well, the chick with the rabbit tattoo was when they first came.
The Matrix, Christina. We're talking about the Matrix, girl.
I don't remember.
When they first came to his apartment.
Okay.
When they first came to his apartment and they bought the
you got to pick it up.
Tech from him. Yeah.
I said I want to be Catwoman, but that's not the right movie.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Was there anybody cat-like in well, that would be Trinity.
So you know what I got? You know what else I got down at the garbage? It was brand new in a bag. And
I think Christina could be Trinity because she kicks ass. Really,
everybody
when she's
saw it
on
last
point,
week.
she kicks ass.
Everybody found it in the garage in a bag. They're like, "What the fuck is this? Is this a creepy clown costume?" I said, "Yeah." They're like, "Fuck you." Yeah, I got a creepy clown costume.
You got a what?
A creepy clown costume.
Oh, not a. What's with the creepy shit?
I don't know, but it doesn't. Clowns don't scare me, but a lot of people are afraid of clowns. I don't know why. So I got the costume. So, and I don't dress up for
conditioning.
Halloween,
It's
but I
all the
just might this
movies.
year.
Thank you to everyone that participated in that. That was truly enjoyable. Like-minded individuals. This is weird. Who was it? Mr. Smith?
Isn't it crazy how we all find each other across the whole United States, like across everywhere? We find each other, like-minded, you know?
Yep. Blame it on Coach.
Blame it on Coach.
I don't know. Lee is a cross between Mr. Smith and the person who said, "Mr. Who is that?" I can't. A bucket. Lee would be to me would be
Bucket.
a cross between the Kingmaker
I love that name,
or Mr. Smith. Lee could play. Lee definitely. I can see Lee as Mr. Smith. Everybody be cool, Mr. Anderson.
Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool.
Well, who? Yeah, Mr. Smith. Wait a minute. Right. Mr. Anderson.
Be cool, Mr.
I'm
Anderson.
I'm the Merovingian
Oh, okay. You know what? Got you.
because I think I'm slick
E-
and I end up wrong.
either you or
No, you know who Mr. Smith is, dude? Ted.
Agent Smith, yeah.
Agent.
Who?
I was trying to figure out. I think Ted.
Can't you hear
Stryker.
Ted? Mr. Anderson in that voice.
Hey,
Yeah.
on that
We should ask him to
birthday
say that
song,
to
is that really Ted? Is that Ted on
Hugo
that
Weaving.
birthday song that Coach plays?
Yes, it is.
It's really Ted.
No,
though?
it's not. But it sounds just like him,
that
right?
sounds just like Ted.
I said,
yes.
listen, everybody started
What
laughing
the
at
hell?
first.
Because David was like the cameo of Ted, or somebody said the cameo of Ted, and I was like,
dude, I made a
was that
video
Ted for
where
real?
I put Ted. I said that Ted was that guy, and ever since then,
That
everybody's
shit
kind of
sounds
running with
just
it because
like
it
Ted.
sounds just like Ted.
I thought it was him.
Who? What? What does he sound like?
On the birthday song.
On the birthday song, completely awesome. Sounds
Hey,
just
Brad.
like Ted.
Isn't it Chris's birthday?
Brad,
No,
you
it's
should tell Coach about this tomorrow.
It's Carter's birthday. Happy birthday, Carter!
Oh, that's right.
Happy birthday,
I thought that was today, you
Carter!
guys. I fell asleep after we were on this morning. I sat down and fell asleep. I woke up. I'm like, shit. I don't know what day it was. What's going on? You know, I was so confused.
I do.
Huh? I got 3 for you.
I love my wife. I really do. She got me.
And you know what? And so do we.
She's a real nice
lady. She says she loves you guys.
We do.
Dan, that was perfect timing. She's a real nice lady. Oh man, you guys are so crazy.
Sheila.
Woo!
Whenever Coach used to first do that, the real Sheila come in. I thought that was Don's wife for so long. It took me a minute to realize we had a Sheila in the group.
The first day she did it, I was like, did Jen come in and act like her name was shit? I thought it was her.
Yeah.
I said, what the hell?
Hey,
Sheila.
Hey, true story. Yeah. True story, real quick. It's not about me. It was actually about a previous supervisor that I had. He was my I worked in the call center. He's my supervisor. His wife applied for a job, didn't necessarily know what the job was, wound up being in the same place at the same time on the same floor, and neither one of them they didn't know until her first day, because they were kind of vague with the information. You know what I'm saying? So it was an actual surprise. You know what I'm saying?
Surprise!
Kind of little cute story. You know what I'm saying? And what was also funny was the funny thing was they never ever told anybody. She got hired as a supervisor. You know what I'm saying? So, and they never told anybody that they were married. The only people that knew were certain specific circle people, like me, because I was an assistant to him and things like that, whatever. So, the whole call center didn't know. And it was funny because it would be people that would talk about her to him, you know what I'm saying? And this one girl said something real bad about her.
Does anybody care about this story? I'm just kidding.
Really?
No, I'm kidding.
I'm listening. I'm trying to wait on it, hold it in. Like, where we going with it?
It was just a little story.
It's not that I don't care. I just
I had to mess with you. Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead, baby.
Get to it.
I forgot where I want to know what's happening. Damn, I'm gonna go back to the barn. I'm going back to the barn.
Somebody was mad, but ain't nobody knew.
And you know what? That's the name of my production company, Bong Water Productions.
Long water.
Bong Water.
Water Productions. Sushi has come for me to eat, we have put in 2 solid hours at this meet.
Yeah.
So let's
exhausted, man.
all get on our feet and get to stepping.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for coming and hanging out. As usual,
kinda
it has
weird.
been amazing. I love you all. You're all dear to my heart, each and every one of you. Thank you. Thank you, JP, once again for being the benefactor, and Coach for being the leader down the path, and David for backing him up, and all of you guys for all the support. You know, that's why we're here. You know what I mean? To support each other and to basically hold each other accountable. So shout out to you guys. And if there were no you guys, there would be no American Dream Trading. So shout out to American Dream Trading. And I'm going to go ahead and have some dinner. And I want you guys to have a good night. Anybody want to add anything else?
So wait.
Yes, I hate the weekends.
Is sushi vegan? That's what I want to know. Ain't that like
what?
Wait, that's raw fish. Sushi.
No, it's not raw fish.
Sushi?
It's a veggie roll. I got a cucumber avocado roll.
All right, and I'm gonna catch you slipping.
Oh no, you're not.
I'm gonna catch you
You're
slipping.
not gonna catch me slipping.
Damn.
I don't slip.
Let me catch. Let me catch you with
Ralph.
Ralph,
Like, what is them socks made out of? What is that? Is that any animal fiber in that?
No.
I'm just saying.
No, you're not gonna catch me. So I'm not putting that in my body. By the way, guys, you guys are absolutely. We're at the garbage. We got 326 subscribers. So thank you for that. We're working our way to 1,500. So yeah, that's growing steadily every day. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If anybody also wants to donate to the cause, you don't have to give what JP got. I don't like to do this every day. I don't want you guys to think I'm doing this to get tip money out of you. But if you want to donate, that's fine. That's awesome. If not, if you don't have it, I completely understand. So, but there it is. Either way. And also, yeah, I think that's about it. So what's happening?
Doing anything tomorrow, friend?
Huh?
You doing anything tomorrow?
You know
Saturday?
what? Yeah, I want to. I hope hopefully Verizon holds up. I'd like to finish trading in the zone. So those of you who were with us that Saturday, you know what I mean? Put it on. It's got to be a one-time thing though, because I don't want a copyright strike. So I've got to delete it right after. But we can listen to chapter 8 on, which is only about 2.5, 3 hours left in the book. So it's not even going to be like an all-day thing.
Question, because it's already on YouTube, is there a concern of that? It's already on YouTube.
No, you know what? Yeah, because I was telling Coach this, right? And when we do those streams, we can't mention ADT, okay?
Right.
Because
and
we
that's
don't want Coach associated. But yeah, no, what happens is there's a channel called Purple Rain Tube, and what they do is every Friday and Saturday, and you can look it up now, they may have one going. They have a Prince concert. They take one of the Prince footage off of YouTube and show it to everybody on their channel, and it's like getting together at a concert. And they delete it right after the concert's over, and they never get hit for it. You know what I mean? Because they don't keep it up.
Do we smoke weed too while we're there? Do we smoke weed?
But I'm just my question is, because it's on free YouTube, I don't know.
I don't get it.
It's like it's on YouTube, so you're not
not stealing it. No. But it's still copywritten material, and if I'm playing it on my stream, you know what I'm saying? Then they have an issue with that. So if I leave it up on my channel and it's already somewhere else and it's copywritten and I didn't write it or record it or anything, then it has no business being on my channel. Not for any length of time anyway. But you can get away with it if you let people listen to it and then you take it right down. Because so you're not getting any benefit off of it.
So the channel that it's on, they have the proper permissions or whatever.
Yeah, because I think most likely whoever uploaded it is it could be Mark Douglas's channel. I forget. There's quite a few YouTube channels that actually have it. There's a couple of different versions of it that you can listen to. But either way, they allow you to do a one-time listen, and then you got to delete it though. So
And Cox, how you don't know this and you planning on doing a YouTube channel,
because I'm
brother? You got to
that's the
you got to start diving in deep whenever you planning on doing something. I started
exactly
trading. I was nonstop. I'm talking about everything.
right.
I want to know how the other traders think.
You
I'm going into it. I'm analyzing this shit back and forth.
you
See,
right.
you ain't serious like me, brother.
And
You
that's
ain't
why,
serious like
and
me, brother.
this is why I
It's
am
a question you supposed to already know if you thinking about a channel,
probing.
brother.
No, man, I had an idea. I don't have cameras and microphones and lights, and I'm not gonna have the setup. I had an idea. I had a concept. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm just messing with you,
Dawn
Cox.
had the
Calm down.
means.
Calm down, brother. Calm down.
I ain't tripping. Dawn
That
had
was
the
a joke.
means to pull it off and make it what it is. God bless her. God bless her heart. For real. This is a vehicle. I love you.
But yeah, they strict with that stuff, bro. And if
I'm
you
just curious.
if you
I mean,
messing up
that's what I'm
YouTube,
saying.
they'll cut that shit short. I know that much.
And that's
They'll
cool.
nick,
I don't,
they'll
hey,
cut your shit back. I be like, damn. I be trying to watch something that was copyrighted or somebody messing up. Man, listen, YouTube got that algorithm, that AI that they messing with. Let something go on that don't supposed to.
right.
That black screen will come up quick. Okay.
They will shut you down in the middle of your stream. So
Yeah,
they
yeah,
will shut you. I've had it happen before where I was listening
for
to a
real.
book before and they literally shut me down right in the middle of the stream.
Even if we was to like play a song right now, that'll probably get us hit.
No, I wasn't listening to a book. That wasn't it. I was jumping around looking at different stuff on YouTube live. And they didn't like that.
whoa.
Yeah,
They
I
strict,
was doing.
man. YouTube,
Yeah, man,
they
I
real
had a
strict.
thing where I was just going around looking at. I think one was I looked at Mr. Beats for a few minutes, looked a couple of his. I was just going around looking at videos, just doing a watch party, and they didn't like that, and they took me. They shut my stream straight off. So I learned you can't really do that. But a book, yeah, if we're listening to a book for a couple hours and then I shut it down, they're fine with that.
So you see now that is different. You know from firsthand experience from it happening. See, now the information is just a little bit different than okay, well, hey, this is kind of
Speculatory.
yeah, exactly. But the fact that you're saying in the details, like, oh, you were floating YouTube and you may have ran across something that they okay, got it.
Yeah, I've seen other channels do it, so I knew I would be able to get away with it. The last time we did, which I did. Everything was fine. I took the stream down. No harm, no foul. We just sat there, we listened to it, and it was done. You know what I mean?
And the crazy thing about it is later on that evening, what I did is just go back to damn YouTube and just put the damn shit on, and I listened to that shit until I fell asleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
so
Yeah,
it's like it's a retarded redundancy. Come on, man.
I want to do Secrets of a Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. Remember Coach mentioned that his wife got him that book? I think a lot of people
yeah.
would really get down with that book.
Started
Teaches you how rich
I like
people
the
think.
started
I
that
like
was
the
one of the
disciplined trader too.
suggestions, and I started on listening to that one too.
The disciplined trader is a good one
That
too.
one is too.
Disciplined
Yes, it
Trader.
is. Yes, it is. Very
Yeah,
much.
Mark
Maybe we
Douglas.
go with that first.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's the other book.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that next.
That is that
Let's
that
stay on the
one.
Mark Douglas thing, and
The
then we'll do the
disciplined
millionaire thing
trader,
later.
trading in the zone, and the discipline.
Yeah, because I haven't heard the Disciplined Trader yet. I have slept
Very
with
highly
Trading in the
recommended.
Zone, so I kind of know that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have
And
not
that
heard the
and
Disciplined
that
Trader
and
yet.
you know what? That's what kind of led to my comment this morning. And the thing is, and from me taking the losses that I did take, I have to look at it like that if I want to continue. And it's also if you actually, and then if you really think about money in general, we have this ridiculous emotional attached to it, and it's nothing but a mechanism. I spent the remainder of my day doing my job and contemplating this concept all day. You know what I'm saying?
You take the money out of it, it's gonna get easier to trade.
And
Yeah.
and that if you but you know what also, it ain't just I'm kind of thinking about this a little bit beyond trading in general, just the emotional attachment to money. Money is nothing but a fucking mechanism.
It's the root of all
But
evil.
No.
but it's
See,
a
here's
but
my
I'm saying,
thing.
hold on.
Here's
It's
my
a lot
thing.
of people say it's a
Money.
tool.
A lot of
It's
people
like
say that, but here's the
it's a
thing. Money's not
mechanism.
necessarily the
It's
root of all
just
evil. Look. Money's not necessarily the root of all evil. Greed is.
yeah.
Okay. The
Yeah.
greed for the money is the root of the evil. The money don't have nothing to do with nothing. A gun don't fire itself. You know what I mean? So it's like it's not the money, it's the fucking
But
greed
but that's where
for the money that causes
that's
that's the root of the evil.
but that's where, and this is where we had to break this down in my introduction to logic class, where the concept of this is why they put that the statement is it's the root. You know what I'm saying? It's the root. And the root itself is neither good or bad. You know what I'm saying? It's just the root. So what it grows into, is where we get the greed and things like that. But the root of all evil, it's the root. You know what I'm saying? And why isn't the statement the seed?
So passionate.
Why isn't it? Because it's not the beginnings of evil and the creation of evil itself. No, it's not. But the root, it's a part of the root. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it is, because it leads to greed and ignorance and a bunch of other things. Because you got to think about people with money; they have certain behaviors and things like that. But then there's people who don't have the money who do things to try to get the money. Then when we get the money,
well, let me ask you a question. Would that not be greed? That's the definition of greed, right?
Well, greed or fear.
Too much.
Greed or fear, you got to think about that,
You
because
can't mix the two up. It's
Fear and
either
greed.
greed or fear. It's greed.
I made
I know one thing.
more of my mistakes
you-
due to fear than I did greed.
Whenever you see a big bullish bar, your greed kicks in and you enter the trade.
But I'm just saying,
Then
for
it
me,
starts to melt
my
down
fear.
and turn into a pin bar. Then
And you
your
see a
fear
big
takes
big
over.
red bar, your fear kicks in, right? And in some cases, here's the thing: you see a big red bar, and your greed kicks in because you want to put. So which one is it? It's like it's all
It could be either
all
one.
of those
Whenever you see a
emotions.
big,
You could have
when you see
fear
a
of a
big
big
bullish
green
bar,
candle because
I'm
you're in
talking
a
about
put,
that bitch can be red or green.
right?
That big bullish bar get in, and whenever it melt down to that pin bar, that's whenever you trap. Everybody always be like, "Why they have a big wick on that candle?" Listen, the wick contains the trap traders. Okay, if price come back to that wick, automatic reaction. I'm gonna leave y'all with that one. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why is because the trap trader. Damn.
They're waiting for it
The
to get
trap
back up
trader,
to that
a
price
lot,
so they can sell it.
yeah,
I will
a
admit,
lot of them gonna
I
free
get it.
themselves.
I will
But the
admit,
majority of them,
I will
they're
admit
gonna
this
wait
too.
for price to come back.
I will admit, I have begun to honestly. I previously didn't have confidence in my charting, and I didn't admit it or bring it out or whatever. But I didn't have confidence in my charting. And as time goes on, and I listen every morning to everyone, especially the individuals that talk about it a lot and things like that, like David and things like that. I begin to pay attention to my charting and theirs, and this is why I made comments like it's creepy as shit to watch it at one point and then come back to that point later, and it's like, oh shit, oh damn, for real, this shit is legit. You know what I'm saying? It's like me, I guess I'm a born skeptic to everything, so therefore it's like I don't believe this, I don't believe it ain't go. Damn, it actually does retrace or goes back. Oh wow! Oh, this shit does. This shit really it
And
matters.
here's the thing.
It's
Here's the
not
beautiful thing.
bullshit.
They've put numbers on it. They talk about that in Trading in the Zone where repeated behaviors happen. What
Yes.
Coach and them have managed to
Heck
do
yeah.
is actually put a dollar figure on those repetitive behaviors,
Look going
thereby giving you an aim and a
going back
goal.
going look the value of the information that we have in our little in our charts where we can just go back and look at what the price was and shit like that a year ago or 6 months ago and
Man, they
things
read
like
that shit like a roadmap
man.
and
Hell
drive
yeah, I
every
do too
day.
though.
Thank
Drive
you.
I
straight
do
on
too.
through the market every day and pick up cash along the way.
Thank you.
And I do too.
That shit fucking matters. Being able to pull back and look at that shit. And David keeps speaking about the 4 hour view and 4 hour view and pulling back on that 4 hour view and the daily view. You know what I'm saying? Paying attention to those things. I've been paying attention to the daily view, the 4 hour view, pull back, looking at the overall, the wicks, and not paying not this is what I've been doing, not paying so much attention to the wicks, but paying attention to the bodies, not ignoring the wicks, but seeing where the bodies meet across the board for the day or a period of time or something like that, some consolidation or something like that, because I'm starting to, this is why my shits has been just a little bit different, because I'm
Yeah. The wicks are testers. They let you know where people want to go. The
yeah,
bodies end up letting you know where they
where
They
are.
know where
price
it ends
is,
at. Yeah, that's
where
up to the
people are
trader right there. If you
comfortable,
want to
where
hold
they
wicks,
want it
if
to
you
be,
want
where
to go
they're
body.
comfortable or satisfied, or
Yeah, that's up to you.
wherever, especially if you have any kind of consolidation. Oh, they want it right there, 1 penny, 17.99. 17.99,
Yeah, I
seventeen
don't get into
ninety
that
eight.
discretion. I use the area. I walk out the whole area. That way, if it stop there, listen, I'm putting the box. The line, they end up coming before it,
A
stop before it,
zone.
push through it. I use the area.
Right, a zone. Good man. Before
Yeah.
I came to ADT, this is another guy. He talks about support and resistance zones, not lines, zones. And this is another. Oh, you
You're
got to.
not talking about Ratner, are you?
I
The
don't know.
Chinese dude?
I don't know. No.
Oh.
This is
Dude,
another.
there's this funny little
Give me
Asian
20,000 and
dude.
you can talk to me. You know what I'm saying?
Like this funny Asian dude. He's funny as shit, man. But it's like the way it's a stuck. It's a stuck. You go to the wick. I'm like, I love listening to that. I used to. I don't listen
I
to him
know who you're
anymore.
talking about.
Now, yeah,
Is that the
man.
guy with the son?
Yeah.
Where his son go along? Me and my dad have been perfecting these.
No,
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 no, no,
that's a
no.
commercial. I know
This
who you're
guy's
talking
called
about too.
Rainer. Raener.
Yeah, I
And
don't know.
it's like, yeah, it's like, what the hell? I
Every
used to
time the
listen to him
video
right
come on,
before
I'll
I
be
got
like,
in the
what the
group.
hell?
And I was like, I haven't listened to him since I've been in the group. But I used to listen to him because I was just listening to different people, talk about it. And because I was interested in getting in it. And then once I found ADT, I didn't have the need to listen to any of that anymore. But I used to listen to
Since I've
Rainer.
been
It's
in,
a stuck. You go put up here to the stuck. And you put it here like that. And yo, I
Oh,
used to love listening to it.
like, calm down.
once I got the ADT, that killed everything. That killed Ameritrade.
Yeah, man.
That
It's
killed.
no need for anything
No
else. Really, it's a
tutorials,
one-stop
no
shop.
nothing.
Mm.
Yeah, it's no need to be listening to anybody
Right,
else. We got it all
everything.
right there.
And I mean literally everything that I did prior, everything that I
Plus, as a
listened
new trader,
to.
the best thing you want to do is have a systematic way of trading before you just try to overwhelm yourself for other stuff. For us, that's the EWO. So that's the strategy we want to hone in, get as much data out of it, lock that down
Yeah, that's the
first, and
edge.
then it's gonna help us. Then once you learn that, then you can move on to scalping and add on to it as you go. But you're not gonna be able to. The best thing for you to do is stick to the strategy and hone that in as young traders.
So
You
is
know,
it
for
a
all of us.
choice? So is it a choice? Is it learn scalping or the EWO, or
No, it's
learn the
not a choice.
EWO then
Listen,
get to
at the
scalping?
end of the day, all strategies work up in different situations. Just because this person's strategy don't work, just listen. All strategies work. The best thing to do is stick to your strategy. If you in ADT, that's gonna be the EWO. That's the strategy that we go. That's the strategy that we trade in
Is it
here, and it
scalping? But
works
is it scalping a
awesome.
part of
You
the
know.
ADT strategy too?
Yes, two strategies.
Yes,
Scalping,
it is.
either
Yeah,
you're
it
a
is.
scalper
Yeah, it
or you're
is
an
too.
EWO.
I've been recently
Right, but for a
considering.
new
I have not.
trader, I'm saying,
Yeah.
I have not really considered, and I really
listen,
haven't
scalping
considered
is the hardest
scalping,
way to.
but I've been
Yeah, that's the hardest
contemplating it
way.
recently, like really trying to practice scalping with paper trading and things like that.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna go eat dinner,
Yeah.
gentlemen. I
You
love
have
you
a good
guys.
night.
All right. All
All
right.
right. See you tomorrow,
All
same
right. Probably
time.
see y'all tomorrow. All right. All
Ralph, get
right,
some
Cox.
All
sleep,
right, bro.
man.
Yeah. I don't never
don't let
sleep.
the don't let the
I sleep in
aftermarket keep you up.
cycles.
Ralph,
No,
sleeping
no,
cycles.
no,
I
Don.
sleep
You
in
took
four
that
to
the
five
wrong
No,
hour
way.
I didn't. I
cycles.
was joking,
I'm
man. I you
I'm
know.
here. I'm here because I want to be. I got narcolepsy. That's a whole nother problem.
Yeah, tell.
It
Hey,
has nothing
look,
to do with
Dale.
trading.
Very few people understand that.
But guess what?
I
I
got
can fall
insomnia.
asleep on trades, wake up, and still be
I
good.
know that's
Why?
right.
Because I set myself up for the 1 to 3 strategy. All
I
right,
ain't
that
narcoleptic.
that risk
I'm an
management.
insomniac.
I'm telling you, it's almost impossible to blow out the count with the one to
Is
three.
that is that
Telling you,
Coach?
the
Said
1 to 3.
American Dream Trading night. Everyone, is that Coach
Oh
in the
yeah, that's
chat?
coach. Yeah,
Hey, coach.
what's going on, coach?
Coach,
What's up, bro?
Listen,
good night, man.
We about to
Miss,
shut it down, not unless you
miss you,
want to come
bro.
up.
if coach come up, I'm staying all
Oh
night.
man, what?
I'm gonna go ahead and
Coach
get
better
me a.
not. He better not log into this boy. Don, leave us.
Nah, I'm not gonna leave. Thanks for stopping through.
All right.
We love you guys. Shout out to the fun house.
All right.
Hey, before I go, if you guys are still there, coach, if you're still there, I've never had anybody really I don't think I've ever had anybody besides my grandmother and my wife that has believed in me the way that you have. And yeah, that wasn't money you gave me today. That was a chance. So, thank you. And I love you, man.